contract. Realize you're more of a creative type than a finance type. Use QuickBooks to get your cash flow flowing.
What's up, Alice? How are you? Good morning, bud. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? All right. Happy Sunday, everybody. All right. Let's get our Sunday started the right way with good polls. Good morning, Gazola. How are you, pal? Making ribs for wife's work potluck tomorrow. Very nice. Did you get the smoker going? You just hooted them in the oven. Cassive. I have a smoker that I use, but it was funny because I made ribs a couple weeks ago and I was lazy, so I just did them in the oven and they still came out really, really good. Troublemaker, what's up? Of course, it was missing that smoky flavor, but it was still they came out delicious either way. Sometimes ovens still learn. Oh, nice. Yeah, Traeger. I don't have a Traeger. I got like a I forget what kind of smoker I have. I don't use it as much as I should, as much as I used to, honestly. Like days like today are a perfect day for me to use my smoker, and I just don't think about it until it's like that time. But you gotta prep that the day before. I'm big on like, I put my rub on, I wait, like I give it like 24 hours. Like I do the whole thing. If I do it, I do it right. I don't just throw something in there. Oh, that's a waste of time. All right, there we go. I used to do my smoker a lot more, but I haven't in a bit. More Rapsky, how's it going? My Traeger not 50% off, but still. Oh, nice, dude. That's still a great deal, though. That's the one where auto feeds like the pellets, right? Like you could basically like set your smoker and just walk away and come back 12 hours later, kind of a thing. Yeah, mine has like what is it like this is a Bluetooth thing on my phone so I can tell the temperature, which I never use. Good morning, Ebbs. How are you? Like I never got into that crazy stuff. I just yeah. I mean, I'll like I'm kind of like no matter what though. Every 30 minutes I check the smoker, no matter what. I'm just kind of that way about it. We are talking about smokers. I forget what brand I have. It's a pretty good one. It was a gift from my father-in-law years ago. I'm a fan of just using like either electric or propane. It seems like it's cheating, but like I've done charcoal before. And honestly, it takes way too much just to keep an eye on it. Oklahoma Joe Rough Rider 900. I don't even know what that is. Dude, yeah, I tried brisket once and it was delicious. Problem is I overcooked it. But it was years ago. Years ago. I figured, yeah, but like I said, I wish I spent more time smoking meats. It's just I never prep it. Like if I have to plan, say, okay, like today's Friday, I'm leaving work. I'm gonna smoke on Sunday morning. Perfect. Let me get some meat on Friday, season it, marinate it, brine it on Saturday or whatever. Rub it and then do it Sunday. But I never plan ahead. I've got to because I would love to do more smoked meats. They're freaking delicious. Smoked meats are incredible. All right. But yeah, it was funny because it was like 2 weeks ago where I wanted to make something for dinner, and it was during my tag sale. That's what it was. I was planning on smoking during my tag sale. I completely forgot about the whole plan. And yeah, right now I want brisket too. I'm going back to culinary school, so I'm trying. Nice, dude. Yeah, culinary school is a lot of fun. I did that years ago. Culinary school is a very, very good learning experience for anybody, and I always said that like anybody who's like doesn't know how to cook or wants to learn, take a couple of like professional classes. Nothing wrong with that. They'll teach you some basics. You learn some knife skills. You learn some basic cooking methods, things like that, and you'll actually do be a lot smarter when it comes to cooking after like a little bit of culinary classes. I think it's a great thing for everybody. You don't have to go to like a school. Some people think you gotta go to like this whole school. It's like, no, you don't have to. I did. I went to like a year and a half culinary school. Like it was like college. Um, but you don't have to do it. You just take a goddamn class. I love cooking too, man. It's funny because so many people, I hate to say this, but so many people don't know how to cook, man. It's kind of crazy. And you're like, I know people may not be interested in it, but like it's a kind of like it's a survival thing, man. You gotta know how to cook. Um, yeah, BK, I would say so. Yeah, for Skull and Tarn, yeah, that's your best bet. MH2. I've got the sets and the collectors, so um But yeah, it's funny because like I've been around cooking my whole life since I was 14 years old. I've been cooking. Well, 14 years old, I've been in the restaurant business, but I started cooking when I was like freaking 10 at home. I always loved cooking. And so many people just don't know how to cook. It sucks. And potato salad, absolutely not. But I do love a good like cranberry walnut chicken salad. Yeah, raisins and apples and potato salad, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I would try it, but that wouldn't be my first go-to. I'm all about weird stuff, dude. Like I'm the first person when I see something weird on the menu to be like, I'll give that a shot. You know, some people, oh, I love going to a place. Like my favorite is when I go to like a restaurant or somewhere, like especially if I'm not like near home and like I don't know what I want. I'll just say to them, "Hey, what are you guys known for?" They'd be like this. I'm like, then that's what I'll try, regardless if I want it or not. Like it's like I'll see if I like it. I like trying new shit like that. That's I still say the best one I ever had was when I was in Hawaii years ago. It was our last meal before we're jumping on a plane to come back home. And we're at some restaurant, and I had no idea what I wanted. I knew it was in Hawaii. It was gorgeous. And I looked at the lady. I said, "Listen, I I never been here before." I said, I trust you. Make me something." And she made me some seared rare ahi tuna, freaking tuna melt thing that was to die for. Avocados, sesame seed. It was incredible. Never would order that, and it was great. Brandlin, good morning. How are you? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, everybody. There are more singles in the buy it now, of course. I've been adding some every day. Yeah, I forget what was on that sandwich, but I remember it was incredible. And I never would have ordered a seared rare ahi tuna, like a tuna melt, but it was freaking delicious. I figured it had like lettuce and onion and avocado, and it was just like, holy crap. Yeah, seared ahi. That's what, yeah, it was something like that. And it was incredible. I was like, yeah, it makes sense. I'm in Hawaii. I might as well get some seared, seared tuna out here in the ocean. All right. So yeah, there's more singles in the buy it now. Cup VIP double masters. So you're gonna see there's two prices in the buy it now. There's one that are two and a quarter for two left, and then there's one for a couple more dollars, and there's 16. Why is that? Well, because I had a case come in yesterday, and I had to pay up for it, unfortunately. But the good thing is there's a whole case of VIPs just sitting there waiting. Last time we did a case of VIPs, it was like a phenomenal, phenomenal case. It was really incredible. And that was several months ago. But they're very it's so hard to find like sealed cases now that aren't like wildly overpriced. Like wildly overpriced. Um Ironic. Couple of Ultimate Masters. Yeah, we like Ultimate Masters. Depends on how the ahi is prepared. I like it raw but seared all around the edges. So good with an spicy Ooh, yeah. How are you, Ironic? Where's my maca, dude? With my freaking maca, dude. Oh yeah, speaking of dude, I was in freaking Quincy yesterday. I was in Quincy, Mass. Sleep eating, dude. Me too. I'm on 3 days in a row of shit sleep. Where would you like your 2 packs from, bud? I'm on third day in a row of terrible sleep. So I tell you what, I'm gonna be relaxing today. I'll get some chores done around the house. I'll make some dinner. I'll clean the house. I'll probably mow the lawn. That's a lazy day for me. So after I do my show and packing and all that, art one and our butts. Maybe make a YouTube video too. That'll be my lazy day. I swear, one of these days I'm gonna. Actually, it's funny because I'm kind of scheduling a week off of streaming. I'm working on it now. Foil, common, athlete, and your rare visions of beyond. Lava Spike, the Buried Alive, and your worm. I'm planning a yeah, I got it, man. Uh like a couple times a year, I just take a week off. I don't stream, I don't work, I don't do anything. I take a full on vacation and well, staycation. And I got one. I got two planned coming up. Foil rare Sublime Archangel, very nice. Love the foil rare, and your Daybreak Coronet, Heapdoll, Necromancer, and of course the Hunger. Nice foil rare right there. Yeah, so I think it's gonna be me and my wife are figuring out a date to chill. It's gonna be like middle of August-ish. I'm gonna take a week off. No streaming, no work, no nothing. It's gonna be great. Every once in a while, you gotta hang up the boots and relax for a little bit. Ironic, thank you, buddy. Like I said, this is a bunch more singles in the buy now. Take a look through if you guys want. No, no. What I've been doing now, what I've been trying to do is when I take like a staycation, like a week off of my work, I'm gonna take it off of here as well and take an actual vacation. That's one thing that I got to. I decided that I'm gonna do. That's the best way to do it. So if I take a staycation, or I'm just kind of like chilling, not going to work, not doing my job, I'm gonna stop all like my online sales and everything too, and take an actual vacation. So because usually what I do is I take a week off of work, then be streaming like crazy and working at home like crazy. I'm like, well, that's not really vacation. So I got two planned over the next couple months to just like put it all on hold. Which is what you gotta do that every once in a while. You gotta do that every once in a while. You gotta take a break. Yeah, so anyways, I went to me and my kid went to good old Quincy, Mass yesterday. Good old Quincy, Mass celebrated their 400th birthday as a town. Excuse me, as a town. And my favorite band, the Dropkick Murphys, played a free show there in the middle of the town. And so me and my kid went there yesterday, and it was awesome. I've never been there before. Beautiful, beautiful little city, little town. Band played great. Weather was incredible. Beautiful, fun day. Although the band did start over an hour late. I'm Los Angeles. I'm gonna go to Mass for work for 3 weeks. Oh, nice, dude. Whereabouts in Mass? Going to freaking Boston, dude. Chester Hill and Seaport. That's got to be by the. I'm guessing by the sea. MTG with Andrew. Good morning. I'm guessing that's over by Bostonish, the eastern side. I'm on the western side, but. Vindog. Good morning. Gucci Tanuki. Good morning. Yeah, I never been there before. It was gorgeous. It was funny. It was like 2 weeks ago. Well, you know what it was is I was buying tickets to see Dropkick Murphys in September, and in that search, they're like, "Oh yeah, we're also playing a free show," and I was like, "Oh, okay." And so I told my kid, "Excuse me, tickle my throat." I told my kid, "I go, you want to go just check him out?" He's like, "Absolutely." I was like, "Let's go." I've seen them play like a dozen times, but I will always go see them. Any chance I can see Dropkick, I will. I think Seaport is Western Boston and Chester. Okay, yeah, that's the other side of the state for me. A helm of the host. I don't. No, I don't. I'm sorry, not at the moment. Crap load of singles in the buy now. I got a million more. I got a list, but I don't think that's part of that. Unfortunately, I don't have any of those. But as I'm still going through this collection. I'm still going through this collection that I picked up, and there's a lot to go through. Like there really is. Like I've got literally. Here, I'll show you. Yeah, I'll do a little sneak preview. Like I haven't even gone through this yet. This is yeah, it's a great name. Like it's funny because there could be a helm of the host in here, but I haven't fully gone through it. I've done like a little peek in, but this is a lot of small stuff. But there is some good stuff mixed in here. I just gotta go through it all. Queen Marquez is fun. It's cool. Old Arabian Nights stuff just hidden in there. That's nice. Snow covered old lands. Jeff Goldblum. That's funny. Yeah, so I haven't even gone through this stuff. This is a bunch of small stuff, but there's been some. Oh, look, it's an old foil from Arcadia, Mass. How gorgeous is that? 30th anniversary is in Beast Whisper. That's gorgeous. Yeah, it's a huge pile of shit. Galaxy lands, planetary lands. So I haven't even gone through this yet. This is part of that collection, the 30th anniversary edition. So they bought. It's like this person bought all these things and just threw them in a box and never played with them or anything. Like everything's like near mint and perfect condition. They opened a bunch of collector packs and just threw it in there. Radagast for your Surge, foil Aragorn. Oh, I gotcha. But this is the one I picked up from the from actually the YouTube viewer that was like, "Hey, you want to buy my collection?" I was like, "Sure." And this is the part that I haven't even gone through yet. Love the Lord of the Rings Surges. Trailblazers boots. It's a cool version. There's gonna be a lot of good small pickables in here. Sure, Chaco. Hey, I'll do that and I'll put it on YouTube, man. You'll be famous. There's a lot of good stuff. Yeah, they open a lot of collector packs. We will be famous. I don't need to be famous. I don't need to be famous. Yes, I'm really excited to go through this eventually. This is gonna take some time. Like this whole thing will probably be one whole freaking hour-long video. When I do it. Because there's just so much good stuff in here. A lot of smalls, training grounds, just hanging out in there. Surges. 5 doctors. Joe Pesci. You got sets? What do you mean you got sets? Like, oh, like full sets? I'm not really a big set collector. Oh yeah, I'm not really a set collector. Very cool though. And that's not really. I mean, it's funny because like that used to be such a big thing back in the day, back in the '90s, with set collecting. Now, not so much anymore. I like these borderless surges that are in here. Yeah, see, they opened a lot of collector packs. Is what it was. A lot of collector packs. Either way, it was back in the day. I remember like I used to have revised sets and Fallen Empire sets and 4th edition sets, and you know, well, I mean, back in the day in the '90s, it was easy to collect a revised set. It was no big deal. The what do you call it? Dual lands back then, they weren't expensive, man. We didn't care about them. There's a lot of great deck building stuff in here. Mystery stuff. Yeah, like this is clearly a collector packs. Yeah, anyways. Sorcerer Squall, Surges. Yeah, I'll have to go through this in time. It says Expedition Treatment. It does. It does. Is that original Zendikar? No. That's oh no, that's which wait, no, wait a minute. Which expedition is that? OG Zendikar? No, is it? Oh no, it is. What's the most expensive card you have in your personal collection? Nothing crazy, honestly. Highest individual card? I don't know. Probably like either the collector's edition Mox Pearl, which isn't crazy expensive. Maybe like the Abyss. Nothing crazy, honestly. I don't have any like $5,000 cards or anything like that. No, I don't. High end single cards like that, I don't really have. I have more of like a volume. OG Ixalan, probably not. Probably not. But I tell you what, though, I am very close to cashing in my TCG Player Store credit, as I talked about before. I've been building my TCG Player Store credit for all those 1%, 2%, 3% cash backs for like 2 years now, and I will be purchasing an unlimited piece of power with it for free. So that's been the goal for like 2 years now. So I'm gonna get one nice big hit, probably like an unlimited Mox or something like that. I want to get like at least moderately played, but I'm gonna buy it all with store credit, so it costs me nothing. That was the goal from the beginning, and that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm getting close to where I'm gonna cash it in. That'll be a fun way to do it, I figure. So I can say, yeah, I got a piece of power, and it costs me nothing. That'll be nice. These boxes? Oh yeah, these are some cool ones, man. Yeah, these are actually, it's funny. I just changed that back. Oh, actually, that's open. That's open. These 4 are open. These are sealed. These are sealed. Russian Time Spiral, Russian Ixalan. Yeah, and those are for sale. They're in the buy it now. They're in the shop. But when I changed over the background a couple of weeks ago, I was like, let me put some older stuff in there. And that's what I did. Oh man, yeah, like I said, so I'm going through all these singles. It's taking time, but I'm getting there. We're just getting there little by little by little. Astral for Wilds of Eldraine. Oh, Wilds of Eldraine's fun, man, but it can hurt. Do I have an open box? Or is that oh yeah, I do. Yeah, these can be fun, man, but these can be painful too. Focus. But you got good place to sell. I don't want to disrespect, but you got a good place to sell MTG. I think this is a good place to sell MTG. Back, you want left 2 or back 2? So the back left 2 from, okay, right there. I got you. All right, here we go. Astral, best of luck, man. Wilds of Eldraine. What's up, JD? How are you? All right, here we go. Best of luck. Showcase foil gumdrop poisoner. I always kind of like that art. It's pretty cool. Non-foil ley line. Showcase hair, borderless looter, and your foil mythic virtue of persistence. It's a virtue. Stab wound for the foil uprising. And no confettis, unfortunately. Looking for an island? Yeah. There you go. Got you an island. Sweet, man. I'm glad when people get what they want. Even if it's as simple as an island. That's great. Thank you, bud. Astral, that's you. That'll work. There. Holy notifications, Batman. Jesus. Okay. Astral, you got it, bud. Thank you. Astral with a Y. Nice. All right. Yeah, like I said, so I do have the VIP packs. There's 2 more left in the mini case. Then I do have a fresh full case. We can start dipping through in a little bit. Final Fantasy's up. We're going to the last 3 packs of the collector box. And I do have some Omegas available, of course. That's all I'm going to list for Final Fantasy today. So there's 3 in the box, 5 over there. So only 8 collector packs. And then maybe next week I'll put some more up. Again, not in a hurry to sell those. But, they're listed. They're available. Feed Ward, good morning. How are you, bud? Batman Dan, good morning. How are you? So yeah, I'm gonna have a nice, relaxing Sunday. It's gonna be nice. I was actually hoping to get golfing today, but no, I didn't get enough sleep. There's no way I'm going golfing today. I would be hurting way too much. Pessimistic Pyro, good morning. Top loaders. Cassiv jumping in. What do you got, Cassiv? Otawara. Very nice. You got it, bud. So all these are in the buy now, guys, if you want. There's your Otawara. Very good. Oh, I just a few more. Where the hell are they? I tell you what, though, I'm going through this collection too, and there's a small amount of foreign stuff too. So I'm just kind of keeping that in a pile, leaving it separate, and I'll deal with all of it later. And then your Lotus Petal list card, very nice. You 12 of the Expo Steaments. Yeah, I'll keep my eyes out for them. Lotus Petal. There it is. List card right there. Nice. Smitty's Precious Things. Good morning. Yes, like I said, I did see TCG players starting to put things back on direct again, but it looks like they're starting with the newer sets. I'm good, man. I can't complain. A little tired. Unfortunately, I haven't been sleeping good the past few nights, but I'll live. Cassiv. Did we just get raided? I just saw an influx of people. I think we just got raided. Cassiv, thanks, buddy. Couple singles heading your way. Astro, who raided me? Get raided, nerd. Who was it? Who did it? Primo, what's up, buddy? How are you? All right, guys, let me do a giveaway then. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. How was your stream? I appreciate you. Let's do this. Free. Giveaways. Let's put a bunch from up there because we'll do some more later on. I can try, Mason. I can try, man. No promises, though. Astral. Where to, buddy? Let me grab a single for a giveaway. Hot hands? All right, I'll grab the L1. Give me 2 seconds. Let me get a single for a giveaway. Excuse me. Jesus. Oh. There's a good card right there. There's a good card. There's a good little card for a good raid. I like a good raid, so I appreciate it. Here you go. Here's a nice Mystery 2 white bordered. Mystery 2 white bordered Seed Time. There's the giveaway. All right, Astral. You ready? Are you ready? In the words of Triple H. Here we go. Best of luck, man. Borderless foil, Talion's Messenger. Non-foil aggravated assault, borderless restless cottage, borderless commander court of Ardenvale, and your foil rare decadent dragon. It's a dragon. Foil spreading seas, non-foil season of growth, and a beautiful plains. No confettis, brother. No confettis. Astral, Roswell Drain. That's you. Thank you, bud. Let's get that. Let's get that. Thank you. Appreciate it. Astral. Cassiv is grabbing the 8th Flux Reservoir. Nice. I just listed that this morning. Right on top, too. Pay 50, do 50. Great card. Cassiv, you got it, man. Yeah, so it's funny. I got a collection. Okay, so I yesterday I won an auction on the Bay for a collection, right? Which I'm going to be going through. You know, I'm sure they'll ship it on Monday or whatever, and I'll get it end of the week. This is going to be an interesting collection. Either it's going to be good or it's going to be complete staged trash. And I think it could go either way. I think it's like a 50-50 chance. So when it comes in, I can't wait to go through it and see if they totally hosed me. Or again, well, actually, I might get totally hosed because I'm kind of basing it on my opinion of what the listing is. So we'll see when it comes in. I still have to go through this one. I gotta have a few more videos for this one because it's got a lot of shit. Well, Smitty, so let me give a quick. This collection I just bought on auction yesterday on eBay. Here's the story, right? I see this collection. Okay, you can find it on eBay, and look at the sold listings from like middle of the day yesterday. It's a collection. I think it sold for like 140. I think it was something like that. Whatever it was. It's listed as like 1,500 cards. It's like a bulk lot of 1,500 cards, resellers lot. I was like, okay, that's a very, very baity title, right? But I look, and it's a sports card store, and all they're selling is sports cards, right? But they got some Magic cards. They got some Magic singles. I looked in their souls. They didn't sell a lot of the Magic singles, but they did sell a bulk lot of like actual bulk Magic. So I'm like, all right, I think what happened here is they bought this Magic collection, found all the good stuff out of it, sold the bulk off, listed some singles. But I'm thinking that like they weren't really selling, so they said, screw it, just listed the rest of it on eBay for a reseller's lot because they're not a Magic seller. So I'm going to take a chance that's not a complete hose job. But I don't know. So I'm willing to take the gamble. And I'm curious to see what's going to happen. Spectator sitting for Cassiv. But I have a feeling that they just got sick of listing them because it's a lot of like $3 to $5 cards that weren't selling. They're probably like, this isn't worth our time. And I'm hoping that they're just saying like, all right, get rid of all of it. I'm hoping because in the picture they do show some rares worth a couple of bucks. So I'm like, all right, it might be just a bunch of small stuff. Cassiv. So I'm gonna my curiosity. It's gonna cost me my curiosity. It's just how it is. I made a very large assumption on what their uh on what their goal was with it. So don't realize it's a lot of work to sell. Yeah, that's the thing. And that's my thought is they probably thank you, Cass. If I appreciate you, bud. My thought was that they didn't realize that it's taking too long. They got all these Magic cards sitting around. They don't deal with Magic cards. That's like if I was selling sports cards. I don't deal with sports cards. But I'm like, oh, I'm gonna sell these single by single. And after like a month, I was like, and I didn't know what I was looking at. I'm like, this isn't worth my time. And I'm just gonna bulk sell it and move on. That's my thought. But we're gonna have to wait and see what happens when it actually shows up. Or I get screwed, which whatever. Best of luck in the giveaway for Whiteboard Seed Time. Gorgeous card. So I bought what I thought were some sort of their starter decks at Goodwill, and to find out they were Presizos. They were Magic Gathering playing cards. Oh, those. Oh, I got you. Yep. Oh, those are rare actually. Those are rare. Those actual MTG backed playing cards. Yeah. Pressis Best Knowles. That's you, bud. Yeah, those are really rare. Thanks, bud. Thanks for the raid, man. I appreciate it. I'll have to look at the backs, but I've never seen it. Yeah, those are. I'm pretty sure they're Magic backs with like playing card fronts. Those are old from like the '90s, I believe. I think if you find like a sealed one, they're pretty valuable. Got any Power 9? I just have one piece of Power that's a collector's edition, so like the cheapest one. That's it. I don't really. I don't have any huge cards like that, unfortunately. I buy a lot of sealed stuff. But I do collect the old stuff as well as I build my as I continue to build my old school decks. But like I said, I will be getting my first. Well, I do have a piece of Power 9, but it's a collector's edition one. But I'll be getting my first official legal one once I cash in all that TCG player credit. I'm going to. That's the goal. Rather than Power 9, like in the past, like whenever instead of buying Power 9, I'll buy like cases of like sealed product. I've always like sealed product. So, dude, I've never pulled that sheep. That Oracle Yacht. I never pulled one. Gideon, good morning, buddy. I didn't see you come in. Rochelle's lot looks like it might have been decks someone has. That's Smitty. That's what I was thinking. And there's definitely some cards taken out of it. So you saw it, right? You saw that listing. You know what I'm talking about. It's that one. And so I don't know. If you look at their page and like their souls and listings, I think it might be doable. Ever pulled an Urza from Mystery 2? Yes. Yeah. I think that might be okay. Either way, it's gonna be fun to go through. So whatever. But the fact they put resellers lot makes me believe that one or two things. One, it's either just a bunch of BS to try and scam somebody, or two, it's just they were done with it. They said, you know what, someone else can resell it. So foil Lotus Petal, that's nice. I pulled a lot of the good foil future sites from Mystery 2s. Not the foil Urza though. But collections like that where I'm gambling 100%, like if I get my money back, I'm happy. I'm content. That's good enough for me. I'm sure there'll be a lot of like simple buy list stuff, like anything under like $3. Like I'm not going to sell. I'm just going to buy list it. Oh, it might have to be foil. I'm not sure. Then maybe I didn't. Oh no, then if it's only foil, then I probably didn't sell it or didn't find it. I don't know. I've opened a lot of those cards, so who knows? Urza's Bobble for Mr. Gideon. Nice little vintage Ice Age card. Okay, then I definitely haven't pulled it then. No. I said, yeah, because I didn't pull the foil one. I mean, maybe a non-foil, but that doesn't exist, and I didn't pull it. Mr. Gideon, nice little single, brother. That's yours. Oh boy. There's a lot of good. I've pulled the majority of the what do you call it? Future Sight foils in those boxes. The majority, not all of them. But I've opened a lot of Mystery 2 boxes. I actually got a couple more on the way. Nice. Yeah, that's a gorgeous card. I think I pulled it to foil Soul Ring like 2 or 3 times. That was a nice card. It's got some value too. I think it's well over 100, I believe. Or it was. Oh, you got 2 in one box? That's nice. I've never gotten 2 before. I've never gotten 2 foils. I've never gotten 0. I've always gotten 1 so far. But there can be that variance. So let's see. I got to check something really quick. Okay. Okay. There we go. Oh, nice, dude. That'd be a fun one to draft. I think mystery, like if you're doing chaos drafts, I love the mystery packs for chaos drafts. I think it's a great way to do it. Dude, if you're doing a chaos draft, you gotta throw some weird shit in there. You know what I mean? You gotta mix it up a little bit. That's the point of a chaos draft. Gideon, I was just saying, I'm not sure if you saw it when he came in. You want to see something cool? Gideon, you want to see something cool? Watch this. Oh, baby. That's the whole thing. Oh, I finally got another case in here. Demonic Consultation full personally. Yes, Gideon. Dude, it was funny because there was a listing on the Bay and they wanted way too much for it. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna send them a respectful offer. A respectful offer. And you know what? They didn't even counter, they just took it. I was like, oh shit, I probably could have offered less. uh but I was like, I'm always been looking for a case again. It's been way too long since I had a case. So in the listing in the buy now, there's there's two at one price. And I said I had to pay up for the case. They're a little bit more, but not much. But the nice thing is it's a fresh case. But I was just happy to get that. Even though I blame September. I said I was not I'm taking a month, I'm not buying anything. And I blame September because she opened the goddamn floodgates. And I'm gonna order those mugs today. I meant to do it yesterday, but I didn't have time. Before I went out to Quincy, dude, I actually finished packing up my orders, made a quick YouTube video, and then I hit the road. And I didn't get home till like later last night, and I was exhausted. So I just grabbed the Ice Age one to complete. Thoracle WinCon. Gideon, are you set up on Spell Table? You gotta be set up on Spell Table, right? You gotta have some old school decks, man. We gotta get some games going. Oh, dude, get set up, brother. We gotta get some games going, dude. I still gotta sleeve my other decks. I got 3 decks ready to go, ready to play. Well, I have played. I still got my white Winnie deck and then my mono blue deck. I gotta sleeve them. Oh, dude, set it up today, Gideon. Let's play some old school, man. I haven't played a game, dude. I haven't played a game in like a week. I haven't played a game of Magic in like a week. Mono blue. I'll show you. Actually, it's not. You know what? It's funny. Is I gotta be honest with you. I'm not sure this is gonna be any good because I felt like I was going 2 different directions with this. It's not. I didn't. What's up, Stinking? I didn't. I don't know. I gotta be honest with you. I'm not super confident about this deck list because I kind of felt like I was going 2 different directions. But I'll just show it either way. Boomerangs. Hey, best island art in the game. You know I had to get these. Best island art in the game. Good old Twiddles. Unlimited. Strip Mines. Classic counter spells. Psychic Venoms, because why not? Sonic Blast, because why not do direct damage in blue? Boomerangs. You know what's funny? Is I bought these on TCG Player. They listed these as moderately played. It's hard to see it on camera, but it's Bents and it's water damage. That's not moderately played. I mean, they cost like a quarter, so I don't really care. But Mishra's Factory, good old power sinks, more Sonic Blast, more counter spells, unsummons, more blast. This is nice that they made these time shifted ones so you can get a nice cheap copy for old school. Rather than paying $50, I paid $4. Tomb. I went with these. I don't know why I did this instead of like a Mahamaya Jin, but I think I was going like lower mana. But I was going for a small blue creature. I don't know why. Clones, Factories, Classic Ivory Towers, Unsummons. It's kind of like a direct damage like blue deck in a way. With the Psychic Venoms, things like that. Ghost Ships. I had to put my lady in there with a clone. Brain Geysers, Counter Spells, Maze of Iths. So it's kind of like some flyers and some direct damage in blue, which is kind of weird. But I thought it'd be kind of fun. But I might take out the Drakes and put in Mahamaya Jins. But oh, dude, Joe is incredible. Joe is incredible, man. He really is. Like the thing is, like you don't even know, dude. Like the stuff, like he's showed us some decks in the past. Is like of just some shit he's building. Was it Forge? Is the app or something like that? Dude, he just has a thought in his head and he builds his crazy deck. I always said he should be designing cards. He sees between the lines so well. He's built commander decks just to do this one weird thing, and it does it, and he takes the deck apart. Like he's so good at building decks. Oh, I bet, dude. Yeah, he's always got good suggestions. He knows how to build decks. Oh, so yeah, that was What's funny with that mono blue deck is I built it because I wanted to have Mahamayas in there because it's like a classic card. I didn't even put any in there. Oh, dude, he's fantastic. Like I said, ever since even when we were kids, dude, like he knew how to build decks. Plus, and the big thing too is like he's very like he knows the rules. Like when we're at like pre-releases and stuff, or just we're playing, like we regularly go, "Hey Joe, what's the rule?" And he knows. Like he could be a judge. He knows his shit, man. He's smart. He's a big old smarty pants. Oh God. um. So yeah, I think I mentioned it yesterday, but I fortunately and at the same time unfortunately, but I'm gonna say fortunately, I finally I pre-ordered my first Spider-Man yesterday. Yeah, yeah, day before yesterday on Friday, and wasn't planning on it. But I kind of feel good now knowing that I have some locked in, which is good. But at the same time, it's freaking 2 months away. I only pre-ordered 6 boxes of Edge of Eternities too. Like I'm not paying $450 for a goddamn standard collector box that release. That's no. I learned that mistake with Dragonstorm. As well as Tarkir Dragonstorm was of a set. Remember all the hype of that on release? 360, $380 boxes, and now they're like 300. I'm gonna wait a little bit of Edge of Eternities. I'll wait to see if it drops. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That's fine. If it does, then I can finally buy some and grab some for later on. But I will not be buying into this crazy $400+ hype of collector boxes on new standard sets at release. Not going to do it. The Final Fantasy spillover has happened into standard, which I get it. I understand. I'm just not going to partake. Um, but I got 6 boxes, so it's enough to get us started, and then I'll go from there. I was still contemplating getting play boxes, but I'm not going to do that because it's nice to have it, but not the same. I'd rather have the collector boxes or not have it at all. So that's where I'm at. That's where I am with that. Um, uh, there's a lot of speculation, but there's nothing confirmed. Like it's so funny. Like you see it on Reddit, you see it on Facebook groups, people talking about, oh, until they do the special edition one. And I've asked around, there is nothing confirmed. So it's 100% player speculation. So at this point, I'll just say probably not. They should, dude. It would be incredible. Can you imagine that? Some gorgeous, like crazy frames of like Final Fantasy stuff again that make this art look like terrible and simple. They'd sell a bunch of them for a lot of money. And if they learn anything from Lord of the Rings, they should do that. But, you know, these ones will be, and it won't take that long. I think it's going to take maybe a year or two. It'll be 5 grand for sure. Easily. They're stalled out right now, like 1,200, but oh my God, can you imagine? Actually, it's funny because, well, obviously, with all the attention now going towards Edge of Eternities, people are like, well, Edge of Eternities is cheap at $400 a box, right? No, it's not. Um, Final Fantasy collector box on TCG Player. I hate when people put random things on there that aren't really what they are. Empty box for $7. Piss off. All right, so well, okay, so I'm looking at TCG Player right now for Final Fantasy collector boxes. So it looks like they've actually creeped back up to even 1,200. So they were at 1,200 and they dropped, and then they creep back up, which means they're about to go on the rise. So the next one, which I think the next leg up, I think is gonna be about $1,500, my opinion, for Final Fantasy collectors. I was actually when I was in Quincy yesterday, I stopped at 2 stores. There's actually 2 game stores like next to each other. One was a comic book store that sold Magic cards. One was actually a game store, and he had a box of Japanese Final Fantasy. I think actually they weren't too bad. It was like $60 a pack for Japanese, which actually was a pretty good price. I didn't grab any, but I was like, "How about English?" He goes, "No." He goes, "Those are all long gone." But I'm looking at now TCG Player, a lot of listings for 1,200. I'm telling you, the next leg up is going to go straight to 1,500. That's my opinion. I think it'll go there pretty quick once it breaks this barrier. And the amount though is the amount listed is less and less. Like 2 weeks ago, there's 200 listings on TCG Player for Final Fantasy boxes. Now there's 154, and not all those are even Final Fantasy boxes. Some of those are like Omegas and shit like that. How many serialized are you on? I think what is it, like 20, 25, maybe in that range. 27. Is that like the actual accurate amount? So you can call it a third, right? We can safely say a third are found. That's a lot. Which means there's probably actually like 30 to 35 that have been found when you think about it. You know there's some that haven't been reported. One was shredded, that'd be fucking great, dude. Dude, that would be hilarious. Listen, if I had infinite money, I would do that just to watch people squirm. I know there's a website that people track them, so I wasn't sure if that was the exact amount, but so if 27 are known to have been pulled, I'm gonna say that at least 30 to 35 have been pulled. You can probably say that close to half have been pulled, which means so then okay, let's just say that the one's in a claw machine. That would be hilarious. Uh so let's say half of the golden chocobos have been found and the boxes are already at 1200. You gotta realize like that the majority of packs like that are sold quick. So it's the last ones are stayed in collections and people's closets and shit like that. So that means not a lot gonna be left on the market. That can move the price a lot. That's gonna be interesting. Some guy bought a random Final Fantasy pack from Wallet and pulled a green neon. Like that's awesome. That's awesome. I've only pulled the one neon so far. It was a one yellow one for Mr. Maynard. He bought one pack, he got a yellow chocobo. It was awesome. Oh, you know what I got for it here? Let's do a little $1 auction. This was actually pretty cool. So yeah, right. He bought one pack, he pulled a neon yellow. So this in the collection that I'm going through right now, this was just in the bulk. It was pretty cool because it was all together. So it's like they opened the secret layer and just put it back in the box. It was literally just in the bulk like this. So it's actually the Bob Ross secret layer. Um, plains, plains, islands, islands, swamps, swamps, mountains. I love the mountains. Forest, forest, and evolving wilds. So this is a Bob Ross secret layer. Just literally, it was in the bulk just like that. I'm like, oh, okay. So we're gonna run the whole thing for $1 right now. I think this is like $50, right? On TCG Player, 45, $50. I got on wheel spin by $5. That ended up being a collector. Oh, no way. That sucks. All right, so this is the Bob Ross secret layer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All 11 cards. I think they're like 45, $50 on TCG Player. We'll do a $1 auction. Go ahead. Takes the Bob Ross secret layer. I think the person literally bought it and just threw it in a box. Bob Ross secret layer. All 11 lands. Pack fresh. They just were opened and just dropped in a bulk box. Good old Bobby. Good old Bobby Ross. I figured someone would get a really nice deal on this. Rather than selling it individually, I'll just sell it all together. So, yeah, Bob Ross secret layer right there. Cool. I think I like the mountains more than anything. Look at the mountains. Now, isn't it true that like all of Bob Ross's paintings actually like are one big what do you call it? One huge scene over all the years or something like that? Nikki, Nikki, great deal. Like half price for that. That's pretty sweet. I saw like a TikTok, so I it must be true, right? I saw a TikTok, so it must be true. Oh Christ. Nikki Jode C. You got it. No, but I saw something online where it took all of his pictures and they actually it's almost like when they played him through and it looks like you're traveling. And it's like it all goes together, which is kind of crazy. Good morning, Shell. How are you? TikTok is all facts. It's so incredible. There's no facts like TikTok. We want to make it great again. All right. Enough of that. Enough of that. What's happening, Shell? How are you? I just auctioned off a Bob Ross secret layer that someone got for a really good deal. Enough of this malarkey. Enough of the malarkey. Hey, we live on malarkey. Are you kidding me? That's all we got left is malarkey. Um, yeah, so like I said, only thing new today I think is the VIP packs. Stocked up on everything else, so we're good there. Mr. Gideon prophecies. All right, man. Dude, we gotta get a foil Ristic study. That might be our new thing. That's probably a tough one. I don't know. Is that a tough one or not? Okay, let's do the math. We got 150 cards in prophecy, small set. Say it's like low end, 5 cards, 5 singles, 5 foils per box. That's only like 24 boxes we gotta open. This is number 3. There we go. We only gotta open 21 more boxes to get a foil Ristic study. Here we go. Gideon. Lesser Gargadon for the uncommon. Entangler. Arsonist, your rare blessed wind. Fracture. Snake. Spore Frog. Stalker. Ristic study for Gideon. Oh, I love it, buddy. I love it. Man, that's awesome. Another one. We'll take it, man. Devastates, Fiends, Griffin, Berserkers, Verse. Love the art there and the links. Awesome, man. Ristic study. Aren't these like it is. Yeah, it's a common. They're in the buy now. I think I got them for 38 or 39 a pack. Hear me out. Okay, I'm gonna hear you out. Should we shred it? We could shred it. Double Ristic pack. One. Oh, I know, right? How gorgeous would that be, Gideon? Snag. We're gonna snag you a foil Ristic study. Shade. Storm. Rare. Keldon Firebombers. The Beast. Minotaur. Stirrings. Fractures. Bearer. Spore Frogs. Withdraw. Every blue is a tease. Ristic study. Back to back, dude. Holy crap. That's incredible. Oh my God. 2 packs. I randomly. Clearly, they're all resealed. Clearly. Only way you can. Aristic Lightning. Fiend. Oh my God. Dude. Dude, that's fantastic. Congratulations, Gideon. 2 packs, 2 Ristic studies, man. Wow. Good for you, dude. I think that's actually. I think that's number 7 from the box. This box has been incredible. So this is my 3rd box of prophecy. First one had 6, second had 6. I think this one's had 7 so far, and we still got like a third of the box to go. That's awesome. Look at that. Congratulations, dude. Who opens prophecy packs and makes a profit? Gideon does. That's great, dude. Dude opens prophecy and he makes money. Yeah, I think you just broke physics. I think you just broke physics. You can't do that, Gideon. That's not how that works. You can't do that. It's against the rules, man. Nice job. Good stuff. Good stuff. There you go, Gideon. Right? Dude, 2 or 6. That's freaking great. I gotta find my old cards at my parents' house. Oh, dude. Yeah, dig them up, man. Dig them up. Hopefully they didn't put them out at a tag sale or something. There's an old collection I'm actually eyeing on eBay right now, and it's got some pretty fancy high-end stuff. I think it's gonna go for way too much money. But I'm eyeing it. Ooh, Sarah Sanctums are nice. I had one, but I sold it because I didn't need it anymore. I had one in my Sithis deck, then I broke the deck down. I was like, this was for this deck, so I sold it. Squirrel Wrangler. Hey, good old Spore Frog is always good, especially in Kenrith. It really is, Mason. It really is. What's amazing, though, I'm seeing more too, like when I go into like the shop Goodwills, the people aren't even like paying like a respectable amount and then like a little bit of a gamble. They're just straight up gambling like double what it's even potentially worth. It's not even worth it. But there is there's a collection on eBay that I'm eyeing that has some high end shit. I'm gonna try to buy it. I'm gonna try to buy it, but I'm not gonna pay over what it's worth. You know what I mean? That's the problem is I see that, like I said, I shopped Goodwill. People are overpaying for things just to get it. It's like, dude, yeah, but you're paying double what it's worth. That doesn't make sense. I get like wanting to win the auction, but when it's like you could just buy it cheaper elsewhere. You know what I mean? So, but but anyway, like I said, this collection I've been doing now, I love it. There's a lot of really good stuff in it. There's a lot of $1 to $5 cards, which I'll probably not buy listing to be honest with you. Or if TCG Player gets their shit together, I'll list them on there. Yeah. I think you'll appreciate this. I bought a collector's edition Mark Teeden Solring PSA 2. Like signed by him. A PSA 2. What are the odds of heuristics? I don't know. What's left in the box? What's in the box? This is what we got left in the box. There's 4, 1 in the middle, and 4. There's only 9 packs left. I think we only had like 1 or 2 foils too, so I'm hoping there's some foils hiding in here. There's less in these, but this box has like maybe 5 or 6 foils. That's about it. PSA 2 from Timeware. I wish. Oh, I know, dude. There's where is it? Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. I was playing this deck the other day, and I tell you, and actually, I made a YouTube video. I think it's gonna come out today, actually. Speaking of worn cards, right? Speaking of worn cards, where is she? I love the wear on this. Oh, I love the wear on this card. I think that makes it better, dude. Like, especially because I'm playing with this copy. Look at that. Dude, that has seen some games in the 90s, brother. I like that. And the best part is like, it's listed as damaged, so this is even cheaper. And I'm like, dude, I love the story because I can put this in a deck now and it's got some freaking character, man. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. It was funny because Orzov messaged me. He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Anybody got any unlimited berserks?" I go, "Yeah, the playset I just bought." I was like, "I bought all the cheap ones." OG management, that's awesome. I love those, man. I think it looks great. It gives it character. That's all the old cards were. We didn't play, dude. Back in the 90s, we didn't use sleeves. That was bullshit. Dude, if you put penny sleeves on your deck, you were a wuss. Lucro. Oh, I know, right? I hate the rubber bands. Lucro. Yep, or just the bottom of your backpack. None of us thought they'd be worth anything other than black. Yeah, dude. Even back then, the Black Lotus was like maybe $100. Back left, please, and rip. But I mean, we couldn't afford it. We were little kids. I still tell the story. We were at Friday Night Magic at the bookstore, and this older kid had an unlimited Black Lotus. And he wanted $100 for it. And we're a bunch of 10-year-old kids. We couldn't afford that. $100. September. What's going on, September? How are you? Good morning. Oh, thank you for the direction, September. That helped out a lot yesterday. Charger, Giants, Lamprey, Sword, Games, Beautiful Swamp, Herald, Bounty, Beautiful Mountain, Beautiful Plains, Common Hoplite, Borderless Erasure for your rare, Foil Rare Erebos' Intervention. Oh no. Oh no, it's a 2 rare pack. We did actually. So September, it wasn't that crazy. Like shockingly, it wasn't that crazy. That was a good old Theros Beyond Death 2 rare pack. I apologize, Lupo. You get between like 2 and 7 of these things. So we were going to what's that main one you told me to go to? We were going towards that one. And I was literally like about to turn a corner towards it. I looked to my right and there was just a parking lot. So I just parked over there for free. So we were good. And we were like literally like a quarter mile away. We walked over. We got there like an hour and a half early. And there was like nobody there. There's like maybe 1,000 people. Yeah, the forest. By the way, Quincy is a beautiful city. absolutely beautiful city, L1 or L2. And so like we got there like an hour and a half early. There's maybe like 1,000 people there, like nobody. By the time the show started, an hour late at 5 o'clock, there's maybe 3,000 people, not that much. It's a beautiful downtown area. Like it's gorgeous. Never been to Quincy, Mass before, but it was absolutely gorgeous. I told my kids, like, oh, dude, this is a beautiful place. There was 2 game stores right downtown, so I stopped at the game stores. Wrights, Gull, Triton, Stars, Beautiful Swamp, Beautiful Plains, Uncommon Nightmares, Borderless Nylea's Intervention, Borderless Foil, Bronze Hide Lion, Uncommon Death. Oh, son of a bee. Another double, 2 rare pack. It was okay. They wanted $360 for a Commander Masters draft box. I go, yeah, dude, no, I don't think so. I was like, I don't think so, man. I go, take $100 off that. I go, maybe we'll talk. Is TSR live? Luke Roll, that's you. Sorry, Luke Roll, those were not the not usually Cassive, but these are so Theros Beyond Death is only the second collector box ever made by Wizards. First it was Throne of Eldraine, then it was this. Early days of collector packs. So they're not as organized and set as new ones where you like every spot is chosen for. For these, you can get 2 rares, you can get 7. It's kind of wild. But you can get some good hits. Yeah, TSR is live. I've got TSR boxes. There's French, no, Italian, English, or Russian. Gideon for 8. Kaldheim. Holy crapola. Oh, you're killing my Kaldheim? Oh, that's it. I got no more Kaldheim. No, September. Thank you very much. That was great because it was funny because the show was supposed to start at 4. It literally they just started playing a quarter after 5. Even me and my kid were like, we were almost left because we're like, it was hot. You know, we got to like 2 hours early, so we were really just waiting. You know what I mean? Yeah, oh, Gideon's going for it. Let's do it, brother. Killing Kaldheim, killing Karlov. Oh, dude, Karlov boxes have got to be moving soon. See Steny A up. Oh, the DJ? Yes, yes. All right, here we go. So I have no more Kaldheim. I should have. That wasn't on my Karlov, was it? No, I got a couple more boxes. No, no, this shouldn't be. Hold on. There, I had more Karlov. 2 more. Yeah, I got 2 more boxes. We're good. All right. Oh, he did mention the guy that kicked in the thing at their practice and asked to be their fan. That was your friend, right? He mentioned that during the show. Ken Casey mentioned it. That's so funny. All right, Gideon. 8 packs of Kaldheim, killing that box, and 7 packs of Karlov, killing that box. Best of luck, dude. Armory, Fangbear, Snow-Covered Plains, Commander Mythic Renar, Borderless Spirit, Foil Rare Cosima, Narfi, Showcase Sigrid, Herald, and your Showcase Foil Sigrid. But yeah, honestly, September, beautiful city there. We had a beautiful day. It was hot, but it was good. Very cool crowd. Everyone was nice. They put on a good show. We had a great time. We had an absolutely great time. Bo, Heist, Snow-Covered Plains. Commander Souljar, Borderless Masswood Nexus, Foil Mythic Alrund's Epiphany, nice little hit right there. Watcher, Showcase Turgid, and your Borderless Foil Cyclone Summoner, the Replicating Ring. Yeah, it was a great time. Took us like 2 hours and 15 minutes to get there, and only like an hour 45 back. Turgid's 15 now, no shit. Shaper, that thing, Snow-Covered Forest. The Massacre, Borderless Glory, Foil World Tree, The Eyes, Borderless Mythic Alrund's Epiphany, nice. The Frost and your Borderless Foil Righteous Valkyrie. Kella is going to come in for some Final Fantasy. Nice. Do that in just a minute. Let's see. Yeah, it was big when the set came out because it's all about the gods. Flinger, Borderless Lore, Betrayal for your foil, Valor. Oh, man, we keep pulling this Mythic. Too bad it's not worth anything. And your Borderless Foil, Search for Glory. Come on. Come on. We need a of Warren Collects. Best of luck. Uncommon Spirit, very off center right there, and the Path to the World Tree, Snow-Covered Mountain. The Trolls, Borderless Crew, Foil Rare in Search of Greatness. I still want that card to work, but never does. Borderless Mythic Hunting Voyage, and your Borderless Mythic Burning Room Demon. It's your demon. I know, dude. No Vorinclex yet in this box. As I said before, I've had good luck in the past. I opened like 7 Vorinclexes for myself, like a lot. I could go to the LGS by 1 pack of Kaldheim, I get a Vorinclex. I just had the best of luck with it back in the day. Dumb luck. Dumb luck. Snow-covered Island. We got your Valkyrie Harbinger, Borderless Frost, Foil Rare Sigrid, Forge Master, Showcase Kolvori, and your Showcase Mythic. There it is, Vorinclex. Nice. I told you, man. I pulled a lot of these freaking things, dude. Very, very nice hit right there. Good stuff. Good stuff. Showcase Foil Mythic, man. Beautiful, beautiful copy. Awesome. I pulled a... I loved Kaldheim, man. A really fun set to open. All right. Snow-covered Swamp, the Bredegard, Borderless Champion, Foil Necromancer, Uncommon Fangbear. Another one! Another one! Back-to-back, dude. What is with the back-to-backs today? 2 back-to-back Rhystic Study Packs, 2 back-to-back Kaldheim Vorinclexes. Holy crap, dude. And a Faceless Havens. That's incredible. Oh, my God. Oh, I wish I had some freaking beta packs for you to open and get some Black Lotuses. Best repacks ever. And the best thing is, look at it. It's a foil and a non-foil. That's awesome, man. Okay. Well, that's a great box. Yeah, exactly. Don't buy 1 ladder ticket, buy 2. That's fantastic, man. Oh, you know what? We better pull a goddamn cereal out of this now. Best repacker ever, man. Best repacker ever. Liberator, Forest, Commander Riders, Snow, Scalds, Doomscourge, Showcase. How stupid am I? I'm waiting for a third one to pop up. Redane, Agar, and your Showcase Foil Berg. I'm sitting here going like, maybe we'll get 3. How greedy is that? Great stuff, man. All right. Murders. Oh, we only got 2. It's lame. All right, come on. Can we please get a serialized card? Borderless Foil, Robbery, Showcase Vanifar, Borderless Commander Pursuit, Borderless Ferrex, and your Foil Rare Tolsimir. I want to say we've only pulled like 1 land from this box so far, and now that we're halfway through it, we should see some more in the close. These boxes are going to pop soon. They're all about $200. They shouldn't be. Borderless Foil Greed. Nice Undercity Sewers. There we go. Very, very nice, dude. Bergie's 35 foil showcase. Really? Jesus. Trouble in Pairs. Gideon. Borderless Greed and your foil Brute. Man. Slimes? Slimes? No slimes. Gideon, it's your day, brother. Holy crap. Yeah, dude, get that lottery card. I wish I had Magic 30 now so we can get you a Black Lotus. Jesus. Trouble in Pairs, Undercity Sewers, non-foil. Gideon, it's your day. Yeah, dude. Karlov has been sleeping, man, at 200. And it was funny because I actually looked yesterday. I think it was yesterday. And there isn't a lot of boxes left at 200. And it doesn't take long before it goes to 250. So it wouldn't take much. Maybe take someone like $5,000 to buy out like Karlov between like 200 and like 230. And all of a sudden it's going to go straight to 250. Showcase Foil, Homicide Investigator. Etrata for your Mythic, Borderless Commander Bodies, Borderless Coat, and your Foil Mythic Unraveler. Beautiful Swamp, any slimes? Slimes? No slimes. So I literally like looked it up. And I was doing the math. I'm like, it won't take much for someone to buy out some murders. Because if you buy out 50 boxes at $200 a piece, spend $10,000, and it goes to 250. I mean, already you just wait a minute. Rakdos, Invisible Ink. Rakdos, Invisible Ink. That'll work. Nice pull right there. Showcase Krenko. Exactly. If Rudy mentions it, it's over. Borderless Mirko, Borderless Recon, your foil rare analysis. Slimes, slimes, slimes. No slimes. Well, that's the thing, Gorian, and we even proved it when we were opening TSR. Not that we were trying to move the market, we were just opening the boxes. But when every week I was buying like another case every week of like TSR, it's gonna make the boxes move. And when we slowed that down, now the boxes stop moving. Oh no, Rudy's not in here. He's got more important things to do. Hedge Mates, borderless foil. Yeah, dude, these boxes should not be $200. Meticulous, very nice. Borderless Commander Researcher, Borderless Witnesses, and your foil Scholar. Slimes? No slimes. Not to mention there is serialized cards that you can't find. And how many Carla boxes have we opened? I mean, a lot. Gideon, good stuff today, man. It's your day. We prime these boxes up all week just so Gideon can crush them today. Here we go. 2 more. I think I was going to say that might be our next chase is either that or the foil Rhystic Study. September, were you here a couple minutes ago when Gideon get 2 Prophecy packs and pulled 2 Rhystic Studies? It's his day. Borderless Foil Phoenix. The Unraveler for your Mythic. Borderless Commander Hellhound. Borderless Dots and your foil Mythic Volstrider. Slimes? No slimes. Last pack Magic coming in. He's been crushed. And then he got 2 back-to-back Vorinclexes out of Kaldheim. Nuts. Come on. Last pack Magic. Showcase Foil Gadgeteer. Showcase Web. Borderless Commander Steamboat. Borderless Canal. And your foil Rare Ezram. Slimes? Nope. I think that was an okay box, honestly. It wasn't bad. Actually, it was good. But, like, I don't think there was maybe, like, 3 or 4 lands total. That was it. Gideon, dude. Good stuff, though, man. I can't believe you get 2 back-to-back Vorinclexes. That's nuts. That was great. Okay, Gideon. Fan-freaking-tastic, man. All right, bear with me, guys, while I get this all set up here. That was good, dude. Gideon. Gideon. I don't think I'm going to carry Magic 30 anymore, though. I do want to open a Black Lotus on camera, but I don't know. I would get it if I could get a really good deal on it, but yeah, the Vorinclex foil is probably what, 50-ish, if I had to guess, maybe more. That's a guess. I haven't looked at that price in a while. 65. Okay, even better. We're gonna go with Kel for 3 Final Fantasies. Where did I put it? Oh, is that a fresh box? Final Fantasy, I think, is a fresh box. Yeah, I think it is. And an Exploration. Did it go up? Exploration. All right, Gideon, good stuff, man. Oh, it's gonna be a good day. Well, no. So yeah, that Ponder in the Buy It Now, that one was one I bought on eBay just in case we never pulled one. But then we pulled one, so I don't have a need for this anymore. So it's just in the Buy It Now. Fresh box. Oh yeah, 1,200, 1,300. No, thanks. I'd buy it for like 1,000, but that's about it. Cal, what are you thinking for your 3 packs? Classic. 2 on the left, 1 in the middle, 3 on the right. You know what I love too, September? Like when we were in Quincy yesterday, and it's like we're going to see the Dropkick Murphys, right? You know what I love seeing is a bunch of like old punk rockers. Like all these dudes that are like 50, but they're still rocking it. And I'm like, good for you guys. I love seeing that shit. Still living the life, man. I respect that. Oh, Archmage Ritualist, nice. I've never pulled a Rhystic Study on a Final Fantasy yet. Squall, foil, Joshua. I've never pulled a Rhystic Study, foil, non-foil, anything, and I've opened What now? This is box 8 for plays, and I've opened what, like 20 collector boxes. It just doesn't happen. That thing, that thing, that thing. Side quest. Rare Dion, your foil racetrack, foil city. Yeah, it is. That's probably why it's like $1,000 card. Yup. They had to wipe the dust off them a little bit, but they're Anima, Omega, Tifa's Limit Break, Jumbo Cactuar, very nice. We'll take those. And your Bratz and Broco with a foil pot. Nice little Jumbo Cactuar. The art falls flat, really. I mean, yeah, I have no intention of paying $1,000 for Ristic Study. Like, I'm cool with that. Kel. Kelsick, thank you, bud. That's you. We're gonna go with Luke Woe grabbing 6 Ixalons and an Outlaws. Sure. Outlaws. I haven't played my Final Fantasy game in like a week. Maybe I'll get some in today. I've realized that Sundays have become my day of rest. I do all my shit on Saturdays, and then I'm tired for Sundays, and Sunday I just relax. So maybe I'll be playing some Final Fantasy. Luke, well, what are you thinking? 1 Outlaws, 6 of those. Hot Hands and Rip. All right, we'll go the L1. We should go straight from the tops. Best of luck, bud. I'm glad I got some of these Ixalan sets. I got a nice cheap price on them, so we could do them for fun. All right. Ever Flowing Well in your foil guide. Here we go. Nice spelunking right there. Jurassic Park Island and your Larcenist with the foil Blade Master. Come on, brother. We'll get you something good. We'll get you something good here. Borderless Yearling and your Borderless Restless Reef for your land. Restless Vents, couple lands right there with a foil Colony. Okay. Well, there's your bag. Let me fill that up. All right. 3 more. Love the art cards. Uncommons. Rare Brass's Tunnel Grinder with the foil Shadows. It's funny because there are some Through the Ages cards where, like, even just now, I'm just opening them. I'm like, holy shit, never saw that before. Toss the last card. What's the last card? This right here? Tossed. It's gone. Just the oh, okay. You mean get rid of the ad cards? Borderless Mythic Dracusaur, that'll work. It's a dragon. And your Stalker with a foil Crack Shot and a list Once Upon a Time from Throne of Eldraine. I don't. The ad cards is so stupid. Like, dude, we already bought the pack. We're already playing the game. You don't need to sell it to us. Isn't that like frustrating when you see ads like on YouTube of like, wait, no, I already bought the product. You know what I get ads for all day long on YouTube? Like I usually, like, my YouTube is going in my car for music, right? Schism, Foil Infantry, and a special guest Galta. I like that. Very, very nice. But like I'll be in my car, listen to music on YouTube, and all I get for ads, like 99% of the time, is Whatnot ads. I'm like, dude, I already use it every day. Don't show me the ads. Like, I don't need to. You already got me. I'm already hooked in. You already got your hooks in. You already reeled me in. I'm you know, you caught me. I'm hanging on the wall. Here we go. Outlaws. They really are. That's why I like them. Big score. Territory Forge. Showcase. Fell the Mighty non-foil. Borderless Commander Bandana. Borderless Mind. And a ooh. Yes. Luke Woe. Very, very nice Tyrant. It's gonna be a good day for hits. I can feel it already. Murder. Denial, and other things in there. Very, very nice. We will take that for sure, dude. It's been a lot of good pulls today, man. It's going to be a good damn Sunday. It's going to be a damn good Sunday. Well, congratulations. Good stuff. We'll take it. $25 foil. Beautiful. The other special guests, other things, very, very nice, Luke Woe. On singles, I'm sure I got a bunch, but I haven't listed them, so. There we go. Yeah, right. He made one about Friday. All right, very nice. We're gonna go back to Altoid for one of these and one of these. Altoid. Let's do it, man. Let's see some spice. Hot hands. Oh, you know what that is? That's the L1. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That's the L1. L1. These beautiful grimace looking packs. They're all purple. Here we go, Altoid. Oh yeah, Gory. Yeah, custom job right there. Showcase foil, borderless. I'm sorry, borderless foil Carnage, non-foil Cruel Ultimatum, borderless Commander back in town, borderless Rattleworm, and your mythic Tiny Bones, the Pit Pocket. Oh, Tiny Bones. Skewer the Critics, Buried in the Garden. Beautiful swamp. Beautiful swamp. Have you ever pulled the Simulacrum? Yes. Yeah, I think a few times actually. Not in a while, but yeah, I pulled actually several of those. For the very little outlaws I've done, I've actually pulled a decent amount of those synthesizers. The Marauder, Flame, Assistance, Solvent, Planning, The Virtue, Sage, Uncommon Dargo, Uncommon Keskit, Foil Rare Austere Command, Borderless Non-Foil Thought Vessel, nice. Borderless Non-Foil Captain, Etched Uncommon Radiant Sarah Archangel, and your Etched Mythic Timna the Weaver, very nice. We'll take those with your Gore Muldrock. Nice Timna. Beautiful card right there. I don't open a lot of Outlaws, but I've had good luck with it in the sense of synthesizers, tyrants. No Bristly Bills, though, I don't think I've ever pulled. Maybe I pulled one, but I don't think I did. What the hell is this? So it's funny. I just got a comment on my YouTube video about the $1,900 and $84 collection. It's so funny how, like, in the same video, perspective is so different because I'll show the video, and 5 people will be like, terrible buy, and 5 people are like, that's an incredible buy. It's amazing how different people's perspectives, looking at the exact same thing, can be so crazy. Luke Woe grabbing 3 more Ixalons. YouTube, dude, actually I've got a video coming out in like 2 days of me talking about YouTube comments. I had to. It was on my brain. I'm like, I gotta get my thoughts out here. And people might like the video, they might not, but like I just had to talk about it. There's some negative comments, and I made a video talking about negative comments. I couldn't help it. Like, it was just on my mind. I was like, I gotta talk about this. If they're giving me content to talk, I'm gonna talk about it. Get lost, you YouTube commenters. Foil Common Century. Oh, Gideon, I might. Because I call one out directly. Signed art card. I couldn't help it. I want to talk about it. Captain Lannery Storm and your Unstoppable Glyph Bridge with a foil mythic Gisheth. Well, we'll take the foil mythics. Oh, bring it on, baby. Bring on, keyboard warriors. Give me your best. I always said you can't offend me if you tried. I'm just going to start some shit with them and see what they say. Revenant, foil, blood, and a list Far Traveler from Baldur's Gate. Like I said, if the comments are like threatening or really offensive, I'm going to take them. Otherwise, I can stay there. Yeah, we're talking about keyboard warriors. I think they're hilarious. Luke Woe. Because there's no truth to their statements. They talk. It's based on emotions, and I think it's hilarious. So I address it directly. I don't like ignore it. I actually like address it, and it's funny to me. Complex Ginger. Let's open a Japanese Baldur's Gate. Absolutely. 2 on the left, 4 on the right. R3. And I've realized from the past, if I mention these negative comments, they never respond. Chuff, chuff, chuff. Rating with a party of 5. Thanks, bud. How's it going? Let's do another giveaway after I open this pack. Lost tip my thumb yesterday. Oh no. Oh yeah, those can be rough, man. Stitches. Baldur's Gate Japanese. Best of luck. This guy, blue card, etched gold card. Glunch, borderless Baldric thing there, right there. Borderless Elderbrain, etched Duke Older. Showcase Glunch and the Council of Four. I got all those right. Super glue and duct tape. There you go. Complex Ginger. That's what I have left for Japanese Baldur's Gate is all I have. I'm probably not going to buy anymore because last time I did, I got charged a bunch for like import tariffs and shit. Yep, Arrow, don't you worry. I'll get you. We do them in order of purchase. Next, we got Mr. Gideon for 6 Final Fantasy plays. Gideon, I know you want to go random, so we're going right from the top. I'm just going to keep working from the top. Oh, giveaway. Thank you. See, I need September. You're like my right-hand man because I don't remember shit. I can't remember what's going on. Gideon. I am like a I'll just remember someone said to remind them. Oh yeah. I'm like a stupid toddler that there's quarters everywhere. That guy, Final Days, Ether. That's not right. Comet, Balthier and Fran, and your foil Marlboro. And a signed Cloud. That's actually probably valuable. That's the first time I've seen one of those, I think. That's actually a really nice signature, too. That's actually probably valuable, Gideon. Yeah, I bet you that is probably worth $10 or more. Yeah, I'll top load that. Very nice. Or could we shred it? That'd be cooler. Oh, Jesus. Let me grab a single first. Actually, you know what? That actually looks really nice in the top loader. I see. Oh, that's $10. Yeah. Give me 1 second. Let me get a giveaway card. Oh. Okay, this isn't expensive, but it's a cool card. It's probably worth a few bucks. I don't know. I haven't looked up these prices in a while. This was in that collection. I found it in the bulk, but it's not maybe not expensive. But it's beautiful. Future Sight Counterspell. What's that for the sign card? Yeah, collectors want it, man. It is pretty nice. Here we go. Borderless Primal Garuda, your rare memories returning, and your foil Blitzball. Okay. That actually is a beautiful signed art card. Actually, I wouldn't sell that. I would keep that if I were you. Oh, that's my favorite art. Just because it's Final Fantasy 3. 6, sorry. 3, 6, it's all the same. Vincent's foil shot. I know, right? More pixel art. Yeah, I agree. UFO, Black Waltz, Vista, Return, Noctis, Foil, Salvagers, Foil City. 2 more. Wall, Shiva, Emperor, Starting Town. Very nice rare right there. We'll take that and the inspiration. Nice Starting Town. Good stuff. It's dropping a little bit. I think it's still like $8, $9 in that range. There we go. Strixhaven Stadium, Inspiration, Overkill, Argentum, and your rare Brynhildr, and your foil Blitzball. Play Blitzball. That card feels like thick. And that thing. Okay. Well, I guess the very cool signed art card. I like that. I really do like that. I wouldn't sell that. Actually, I would put that in my binder. I would keep that one. That's a freaking keeper. That's a keeper, dude. Gideon, where are you at? There's your bag. There's your bag. There's your bag. This one. But like I said, I could see how people would want to collect those. It actually looks really nice. How long do you think they put actual signatures on cards? Like, how long do they actually do the right thing? DeVille for 3. Rando, right from the top. DeVille, best of luck. Saucer, that thing, uniform, fragments, and your rare Sefer Almasi with the foil Monk's Fist. Okay. We roll on. Uncommon Lance the Behemoth, that thing, the Leviathan, rare Cerberus, and your Wanderings. Red 13. I always feel bad because whenever I play Final Fantasy, like I said, my party is Cloud, Tifa, and Barret. And I don't use anybody else unless I'm forced to. But as soon as I can trade them off, I get rid of them. Oh. Yawgmoth, Thran Physician, very nice. That's a beautiful card right there. God, these are nice. Cloud, Sid, Barret. Oh, nice. Okay. 0 pop. 0 quap. That's yours, buddy. Kuja and your foil Chocobo. The beautiful art card right there. DeVille, very nice, man. We'll take it. Good stuff. Thank you, bud. Oh, did I? Oh, nice. 0 cop. That's you. Thank you, bud. We're going next to, we've got Altoid for 6 Commander Legends. Do I have one of those open? No, let me get a fresh box. Dude, I've got a mountain. Listen to this. Listen. There's a mountain of boxes over here. I'm just stepping over because I'm a goddamn slob. All right. Altoid for 6 from the top. We're taking it from the top. All right, we're going to take it from the top. Ready? Watch this. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Sorry, I'm really tired. All right. Moving on. Best of luck, Altoid. Best of luck. Knowledge, the Judge, and your Witches with your Slash the Ranks, Radiance, Captain, and a foil common Charcoal Diamond. Lotus would be nice. I'd actually like a Mana Drain better. Oh, no way. Oh, you're working right now, Bob? You go in early in the morning usually, though, right? Signs, Thought Vessel, Nightblade, and your Laboratory Drudge, Tago, Tuya, and a foil common Recollection. I thought you usually go in like really early. All right, here we go. Oh, I gotcha. The Ages, the Perfect, Memory, and Opposition Agent. Very, very nice. Felthus, Emoti, and your foil common Sparks. I know it's a stupid thing. Well, I don't think it is. I get really annoyed when I get called or texted on my day off. It's tough because I am a salary position, but at the same time, I'm like, dude, like that wasn't a question. Like that question could have waited. You know what I mean? Blade, Lightning, and the Arcane Signet with your rare Court of Bounty, Glacian, rare Urlock, and a foil common Surveyor, Prismatic Piper. I always say, like, dude, unless it's a freaking emergency, don't call me my day off. Yeah. I get like sometimes like there's things that can't wait. That's one thing, but it's like, sometimes I'm like, you did not need to call me. The Hearts, Defector, Saddle Brute, and your rare Flamekin Herald, uncommon Helena, rare Nimrus, and your etched Dargo. Very nice for the etched. One per box. We'll take it. I felt bad. It was like not too long ago. I had to get hold of somebody on their day off, and they were on vacation. And I was instructed to call them. I was like, dude, they're on vacation. And they're like, we need an answer. I'm like, it's not an emergency. I always said, like, nobody better call me on my vacation. I'd be pissed. Torment, Swordjack, Spider, Kamal's Will, uncommon Brinolin, rare Gore, and your foil common Viscera here. There we go. Altoid. Yeah, I have a very strong rule. Like, I will not call someone on their vacation unless I'm being like forced to. I always say, listen, if someone's on vacation, that is their time. All right. Let's do like the CEO, for God's sakes. Then you're always on the clock. Vacation, I was pissed. I went off, was like in Legoland sharing a miniature. Yeah, it's like, dude, I'm on vacation, man. Leave me alone. Altoid. That's a big pet peeve of mine. All right. Altoid. Good stuff. Heading your way. Thank you, bud. We're going to go with Arrow. Arrow for 3 plays. You tell me, bud. Oh. Oh, big stretch. I left a comment on YouTube about those acrylic booster box cases. Oh, yeah, robes. Well, yeah, they're for sale. Arrows up, bottom, first row, top, middle, and bottom last. Top. Yeah, I got those acrylic cases. I said in the video that I give it back to the original person, but if you want, I'll put them up at auction. I'll auction both for $1, and whoever grabs them, grabs them. That's the fairest way to do it. If you guys like acrylic cases, I'll have to set it for the max shipping because they will be over £1. But if you guys want, I'll put those up for $1. I don't care. Song, UFO, Blitzball, rare, Holy Sea, and foil, common, Ice Magic. Tell you what, after I finish Rob Dogs after this, they'll do Rob Dogs. I'll put both those acrylic cases up for $1 at auction and just let them go. Beautiful Clash to the Acons and your Umbral God foil Shopkeep. She today, what's up? How are you? Final Act, Pixie, City, Chosen in your rare Masamune, Brynhilder. For Arrow. For Arrow. So robes, are you interested? Because I'll auction them both off for $1, and they go for what they go for. If you're interested, Rob Dog for 3. Is anybody else interested in some acrylic cases for booster boxes? They're like brand new, and I don't need them. Rob Dog L1 times 3. All right. Yeah, I'll run them. I'll do it right after this. Best of luck. Yeah, I said in the video, cases for... No, I don't. Racetrack, rare water crystal, rare Academy in your foil. Foil Sid, look at that. Double rare and a foil Sid. We never see foil Sids. There we go. Best of luck. Oh. Bandit Warlord. Godo Bandit Warlord. Very nice. I don't think I've seen this one before either. Diamond Weapon, the Dove. I'm sorry, the Down. Sketching. Golbez, foil Vendor. Okay. There we go. The Paragon. See that one all the time. Sword, Waters, Judge. Side quest, rare Realm Reborn, foil Common Trader, and a foil Swamp. All right, for Rob Dog. There you go. All right, so yeah, I got those 2 acrylic cases. I'll set it at max shipping, so it'll be set to like a $9 shipping just because it will be over £1. but I'll start it for $1. I don't care. Yeah, I reached out to the shit. Where did I put them? Oh, they're down here. So yeah, if these, oh, you know what? These are actually Ultra Pro. So these are actually probably pretty expensive. These are Ultra Pro. Yeah. So if anybody wants 2 acrylic booster box holders, they got my fingerprints all over them. So, but I'll run this for $1 max shipping. If you guys want them, you can have them max shipping. Start it for $1. Go ahead for 2 of these acrylic cases. I think these go for a lot of money. I don't know. Auction is for 2 of these Ultra Pro booster box acrylic cases. So Robe said he wanted them. They're both here for $1. These are for booster boxes. Yep, $33 a piece. And I'm starting for $1. So there's $66 in value right there for $1. They're going for what they go for. I offered them back to the person who sent them to me. He never contacted me, so they're going for auction. Robes, you're probably get a really good deal. Good old boy. They were 30 bucks a piece. So that's 60 bucks in value, going for about $6 right now. That works. You can just resell them and make money. Good old boy, 15. Two acrylic cases going for 19 bucks. Where's my tape? Oh, there it is. There you go, Robes. Great deal, man. All right, Robes, you got it, bud. Thanks. Appreciate it. Great deal, though. Thank you, bud. All right, we're going to go back to, I think we're at DeVille. DeVille. Left, middle, right, butts. DeVille, best of luck. Oh. Najila, the Blade Blossom. Beautiful cloud strife right there. We'd never see these either. Very nice. Rufus, Uninspected. Otherworld. Rare Edgar. Rare Sarah. And your foil Ring of Lucy. Signed art card right there. Here we go. Rude, Destruct, Shapoof. Summon Primal Odin. You get, Vivi. Vivi for your mythic, dude. There we go. We were due. You know we were due, DeVille. Very, very nice. Great hit, man. Foil Intervention. Very, very nice. There you go. We were due. We were very much due. Beautiful Vivi. I got to do these, and I'm going to do Rob Dogs. Actually, you know what? I got to walk away for a minute. Here, my dog's going nuts. So I'll open these, open Rob Dogs, and I got to walk away for a minute. I'll do a giveaway. Here we go. Beautiful. Carpet of Flowers. The Magic. Titus. Train. Side Quest. And your rare Capital right there with your foil Pixie. And a Moogle art card. Normal Vivi's 44. That'll work. Good stuff, bud. DeVille. That's good, man. DeVille, Art Rob Dog, what are you thinking? You froze? You got a Vivi. Whatever. Tops. That leaves 6 in the box. Rob Dog. What was the last pack? Let me get it. Hold on. Last pack was, is it this one? Carpet of Flowers. Oh, wait, did I put it over here? This one. Sorry, wrong bag. Yeah, Carpet of Flowers. Yeah, that was it. Nothing crazy, unfortunately. Nice carpet of flowers though. That's always good. Rob Dog. Oh yeah, I gotta rip these and I gotta walk away for a couple minutes. Gourmet, that thing. Oh, Excalibur 2, little borderless copy right there. And your foil Sheapede and your foil Island. There we go. I love the art in Excalibur 2. It's not a big card. Okay. You got your beautiful Borderless Reborn, foil uncommon catch a fish, and your non-signed art card. Mr. Rob Dog. One more. Let's see how she goes. Oh, Buster Sword. Look at that. Borderless Mythic. There you go, buddy. Mr. Rob, this box is finally paying off. It took us a while, but we got there. Box is done. Box is done. Foil, common. Yeah, I guess. All right. Give me 2 minutes, guys. I'll be right back. Let me post up a giveaway. I will be back in just a few shakes of a lamb's tail. I'll be right back. Here, giveaway will be a training grounds showcase, non foil. Be right back. All right. Hello. Sorry. It's gone for a bit. Ah, man. All right. Where are we at here? Okay. Sorry. Um, Rob Dog, very nice Buster Sword. We'll take that. Top load that. There we go. There we go. Had to get the dogs. No, I just had to chase them down outside. You can hear them barking at all the neighbors. I'm like, come on, Mr. Rob Dog. All right, very good stuff. Robert, Rob Dog, very nice Buster Sword. We'll take that out of a play booster. All right. Let me get caught back up here. Sorry about that. We're going to Asphedelian Merchant taking down the giveaway. Very, very nice. We'll take that for you. And then it looks like someone picked up the Bloodstained Mire. Very nice. Chase the unicorn through the woods, man. I see a unicorn over there in them trees. All right. Asphedelian Merchant. Very nice. And then Coral Dayton grabbing the Bloodstained Mire. Very nice. Pick up there. Jason's good, buddy. How's Rip and Ship Marine? You know me, man. I can't complain. I ain't even going to try. Bloodstained Maya. That was with me. The Bloodstained Maya I used for free. Oh, nice. You got a little $15 coupon there. Perfect. Was that from my link? Did you go from my link there? You get a little discount? Good stuff. Very nice, Coral. Thanks, pal. That will get shipped to you tomorrow. Coral Dayton. Coral Dayton. Okay, we're caught up there. Very good. Where's my water? So yeah, Coral, basically the way it works here, I don't know if you're new to Whatnot, but basically, everything has a weight to it when the listing is made. And yes, shipping is all combined to one package per show. And there's like a maximum amount of like $9 per shipping for the show, which goes into priority. So if at any point you spend like $9 in shipping, then you have free shipping the rest of the show. You know what I mean? So that was probably what, like, because over $20, it's only a card, they probably charge like $4, something like that. So if you, like, any more singles are probably like almost free. as far as shipping goes. Usually singles under $20 ship like 75 cents because it's just like basically like the tracked with a stamp kind of a thing. But over $20, yeah, a Wildsville drain can be rough. Oh yeah, this box, yeah, rip and ship, yeah. But singles are set to the lowest shipping, which is like 75 cents, under $20. But anything beyond $20, they set it to ground, which is like $4. Even for the small singles, risky? Are the singles under $20 though? Because I have it set to 0 to 1 ounce, so it should be the cheapest. Should be. That's. Hey, look at it. I just got a Whatnot $5 credit for you buying that. That's pretty sweet. So you get 15 bucks off. I sell the card and I get $5. Sweet. Really? Well, do you wait for your show? Do you have the envelope set though for price, PWE shipping? Fifth Dawn. I turned that back on once I started selling singles because I figured, well, no one wants to pay $5 for shipping on a $3 card. Fifth Dawn. Where the hell is it? Fifth Dawn. Oh, way back here, I think. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Got it. It is crucial for singles. I realize that, yeah. Ground is auto for $5 unless you set PWE shipping and the singles under $20. Then it goes for the cheap shipping. That's what you have to do. That's what I realized. When I started selling singles on here, I'm like, all right, I have to offer that envelope shipping. Otherwise, no one's going to buy a $5 card with $5 in shipping. It's just not, not realistic. Nice little Fist of Suns art there. All right. Best of luck there, Mr. Rob Dog. Fifth Dawn. Hits from this set? Oh, man. I'd have to look, to be honest with you. It's been a while. Headdress. Let's see. Flesh Grafter. Rainer Rust. Sun Touched Mirror. The Explorer. Cocoon. Spark Elemental. Baton of Courage. Into Thin Air. Screen. Stand Firm. Uncommon Eben Drake. Uncommon Blasting Station. There's a great hit right there for the uncommon. Uncommon Magnetic Theft. And your rare being the Mycosynth Golem. 11 mana, 4/5. Affinity for artifacts. Affinity. Artifact creature spells you play have affinity for artifacts. That's pretty good. That's very nice. Yeah, Croc Clan's like a $17 uncommon. Very nice, dude. That's not a bad pack at all. For Mr. Rob Dog. Thank you, bud. Mr. Rob Dog. All right. Right there. Very nice. Trying to think if I had any other small random things to auction off for a dog. I don't think so. I think I've cleared up most of it before. But yeah, there's plenty of singles in the buy it now. There's secret layers in the buy it now. All the Marvel secret layers are in there. All sorts of stuff. What's this? Let's run a flash sale on some mugs. There we go. Coffee mug flash sale. These are those Ponder ones. Mr. Rob Dog coming in. Mr. Rob Dog. Yeah, Final Fantasy. Let's do it, brother. 3 in the middle, 3 on the right. For Mr. Rob Dog. Oh, Dobob. There's an interesting one. Oh, there was the dogs again, freaking out. God damn it. It's like when no one's there, the dogs decide to bark at everything. Here we go. Mr. Rob Dog. There's 3 packs left in the Final Fantasy play. They are fate packs. Here we go. Best of luck. Chocobo, Garuda, Power, X-Death, and your rare Gilgamesh with a foil to self-destruct. Why not, right? Nope, nope, no coyotes. That's the hand. Nope, not yet. Anyways, that I know of. Garnets, katanas, garlands, mythic knights of the round. The summon in the game, it takes 10 minutes to actually cast. Foil, Sahagan, very nice. Okay. Have a big one pouncing around me. Oh, really? No, luckily, knock on wood, we've been fine with rodents like that with the chickens. Finn the Fang Bear, so far. Tella the Great Sage and your foil Sun Cyst. I've definitely seen, like, on our cameras, we got a lot of cameras, obviously, everywhere in our yard, but like back there by the coop, and we definitely have seen some foxes out there, which, I mean, they will destroy the chickens in a second, but they haven't yet. Thank God. Like I said, we only lost one chicken so far. Well, we didn't lose it. We put it down. Dobob for Torment, because it was like really sick. Torment. Torment. Where are you? Mirrodin, Sieged, Weatherlights, Torments. Revised. Oh, Jesus, it's right in front of me. Is it? Yeah, it's right there. Yeah. That's why I couldn't find it. Where to, Dobob? R2? Can you imagine a foil Cabal Coffers? How gorgeous that would be. Best of luck, Dobob. Torments. Don't do a lot of these. This is a very special one. All right, best of luck. Trooper, Butcher, the Calmer, Aquamoba, Waste Away, Sledge, Cabal Ritual, nice common right there. We'll take that. Harvest, Coral Nets, Carrion Rats, Seizure, uncommon, Stupefying Touch, Hypochondria, Dwell on the Past, and your rare being a Hypnox. 11 mana, 8/8 Nightmare Horror Flying. Comes to play if you played it from your hand, remove all cards and target opponent's hand from the game. Release play, return the moved cards to the owner's hand. Interesting. $14 ritual. Yeah, that'll work. Imagine that getting on a foil. That'd be so nice. That's something you'd love to see in a foil. Cabal Ritual. Mr. Dobob. Yeah, I would love to see a foil. What do you call it? Foil coffers. That would be nuts. Thank you, Mr. Dobob. That's you, bud. It's yours there. Did you have a bag already? I can't remember. The Grim Lavamancer? Yeah, why is that? Why is that like worth so much? Because it's been reprinted. This is the art. Yeah, first printing, but still, I want. It's like, is something special about the art or something like that. Coral, grabbing the Mystical Tutor. Eternal Masters version, and then Coral, grabbing Reflecting Pool. Yeah, very good. Good stuff, Coral. Thank you. It's got to be something different because, like, it's not a expensive card. But I saw that before. I was like, why is it so expensive? But I guess it is. Oh, you got the Dominaria one? Oh, I'm sorry. Good call. Wasn't paying attention. Thank you. See, I don't pay it. I don't know what's going on in my own show. There she is. I appreciate that, Coral. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. I appreciate an honest buyer because I try to be an honest seller. Nice. Coral, that's you. We're gonna go to MTG Grizzly in a minute for some MH1. Coral. Good singles, brother. All right. MH1, English, not Russian. MPG Grizzly. Yes, sir. What are you thinking there, Grizzly? Let's pull a nice foil run in 6. Never pulled one of those out of this set. That would be nice. All those old foils are great. Again, this is before collector packs, so these foils actually do mean something, especially if they haven't been reprinted again in foil. MTG Grizzly, are you here? I think he might have took off. He said, "Screw you, man. I'm leaving." I said, "Oh, okay. Damn, sorry." All right. Well, we'll just wait for MTG Grizzly. If he comes back, we'll. 3 cards I bought are going into my Esper Control EDH deck that I've got proxies buying the cards one by one, but they'll. Yeah, that's the thing. And I said this before, Coral. I think I mentioned it in my YouTube videos. Like, I'm an advocate of proxies, man, especially if you're just trying to deck out. Use proxies, try it out. If you like it, then you put the real cards in there. Because you don't want to spend a shitload of money on cards, play the deck, and the deck sucks. Or you just don't like the way it plays. Yes, that is me. Yeah, that's Mount Katahdin. I climbed it like 6 years ago, whatever it was. Back when my knees could do that. Back when my knees could handle it. I don't know if they could now. I would love to do that again. It was amazing, but I don't think I could. I just moved from there. Oh, nice. Yeah, beautiful area. We did that. That was the one where we camped out the night before, like a couple miles away. And Rob Dog killing the box. MTG Grizzly, if you come back, let me know. How much longer will I be on? Oh, I don't know. A little bit. I go on until I don't feel like being on anymore. Or if I have to go for whatever reason. Rob Dog. But yeah, I remember. So when we did Katahdin, it was like a 6-hour drive to get there from home. So we camped out like a couple miles away. Nice wall of omens right there. Cloud, Braun, Sanctum, Sid the Kid, and your Excalibur 2 with a foil Gaelic Cats. And so we camped out. Dude, when I say we camped out in the middle of the woods, I mean we camped out in the middle of the woods. Like there was nowhere near us. And it was so amazing because we were so far away from any civilization or any like artificial lights. Dude, we woke up in the morning at like 5 a.m. because we had to take like an hour car ride to get to the base of the mountain to go hike it. So we got up like 5 in the morning, scarfed a little breakfast around the campfire, and the White Mage, foil Mad. And then we went we had to go there. But we were walking from our campsite to the car, which is probably a half mile on its maybe like a mile on its own. And we looked up, dude, and there's no artificial light. So we're out in the middle of wherever the hell we were. Dude, you could see every star in the sky. You could see the Milky Way. You could see everything. It was like, dude, we just stood there and we're sitting up, like looking up for like 20 minutes. Like we couldn't walk away. It was the most beautiful thing like we've ever seen. When you actually go somewhere where there is an artificial light like that, it's pretty insane. Dark Confident for your mythic. We'll take that. And your foil uncommon Shiva. It's really incredible. Franconia Notch, beautiful step. I'm from Western Mass. I'm from good old Western Mass. This was Mr. Rob Dog. MTG Grizzly, you here? I think he might have left. So it was Worcester. Oh, you're from Worcester, dude. I just drove past Worcester yesterday when I went to freaking Quincy, man. I like Worcester. Haven't been there in a while, though. I was near Boston, dude. We went all the way around Boston, kid. MTG Grizzly. Oh, he's 1, 2, 3 for MTG Grizzly. Oh, I was just grabbing some random ones for you. Grizzly, you want to go random? Or do you want to pick them? I was going to throw random ones in your bag. That works? All right, let's do it. Yeah, me and my kid went to Quincy, dude, for the 400-year birthday of Quincy, the town of Quincy. So the Dropkick Murphys played a free show, dude. Guide, Matron, Talisman, Mythic, Mox Tantalite. That's pretty good. We like those. So, yeah, Dropkick Murphys played a free show in Quincy. So we drove there yesterday, caught the show, and said happy birthday to Quincy. And then we went home. I'll catch a free show. Like I said, and there was 2 card stores literally right there. So I stopped. I bought myself a pack of Dustmorn Collector and I got nothing good. That was that. Well, I got an enduring tenacity. That was pretty good, actually. Force of Despair and your foil rare, Ultra Dementia. Very nice. I guess I picked some good packs for you, brother. That'll work. Just had the backstage connection back. No shit. My brother's girl's cousin. That is the most Massachusetts thing I've ever fucking heard, ever. My brother's girlfriend's cousin's father's dad's brother. He knew a guy that he went to work with that back in law school they were roommates together. It really is. I know that because I've done that before too. I'm like, oh, dude, my coworker's girlfriend's sister's dad knows a guy. She still is. No shit. That's funny. That is such a Massachusetts thing. Talisman, Revelation, Scale Up, and your rare Nether Spirit. There we go. Good packs. I know a guy, right, who actually he got in a car accident with this girl, and she works with a guy who works at a store in the shopping plaza. And the owner of the shopping plaza, dude, his ex-wife's second brother-in-law's cousin totally saw Noma at the ball game. That's about it. That's it right there. I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. Oh my god, it's fucking funny. Oh Jesus. I've 100% done that before though, dude. Yeah, this guy I worked with, it was his fucking wife, and she got us tickets to the show, and we saw that guy who was friends with that girl. Born in Leominster. Nice. Oh, we got a bunch of mass holes here. That's great. Well, I don't know if you guys will be able to make it in time for the old meetup, but it's happening soon. Yeah, right. Someone ripping Unhinged. I'd love to see a foil Richard Garfield. Attleboro. There you go. There's a lot of New Englanders here, man. There's two things in the show. No, there's three things in the show. A lot of New Englanders, a lot of old folks like me, and then a lot of Roberts. So I worked for Boston Children's. In my office I worked out was next to Fenway, next to the old Sitco sign. I've been to Fenway in 18 years, probably. I work in town. I work at the mill in West Boylston. Great food, live music. Oh, okay. I never usually go to Boston. Like I really don't. I used to always catch Dropkick Murphy's show at the House of Blues every year for St. Patty's Day. I haven't got. I don't go to Red Sox games anymore. Ever since they started winning in 04 and 07, I stopped going to games because the tickets got expensive. I used to always go to Red Sox games, but when tickets went from $12 to $50, I'm like, no, I'm good. That's when I walked away. I love Boston. It's a beautiful city. I'll root for them, but I don't really care. I don't really watch football. I used to be like a diehard Bruins fan, and then they started winning Stanley Cups, and then the tickets went from $50 to 300. I'm like, well, I'm not going now. So I was a diehard Red Sox fan from like the late '90s to probably like 2010, and because again, I buy a ticket for every month of the season, right when the season started. So my girlfriend at the time is my wife now, but I would get 2 tickets for a game a month, right? And beginning of the season, I dropped like $500, and every month we can go to a game. But then they started winning World Series in 04 and 07, and then my $12 tickets in section 37 out in center field went to like even those tickets were like $80. I'm like, oh, this is stupid. I'm not going anymore. So I stopped watching baseball altogether. That's when I started watching hockey, and then the Bruins won the cup, and tickets got expensive, so I stopped watching hockey. And then I don't watch sports now at all. I watch golf. Now I'll watch some golf when I can. Complete opposite of fair weather fan. Yeah, I once they win, I don't want nothing to do with them because I'm too cheap. I'm too cheap. What a beer costs now at Fenway, before a ticket was cheaper. Right? Section 37 out in center field, they were $12 a seat. Not anymore. I'm sorry to tell you, but you are afflicted with the old. Yes, I am. I am. Yes, I'm officially like, dude. Remember back in the day when cheeseburgers were a dollar? You know what's crazy? So I was in when we were leaving Quincy yesterday. It was like I don't know 6 o'clock at night, and me and my kid we were hungry. We hadn't eaten like dinner. It was like 6 o'clock. I'm like, hey, let's just go into this place and grab something to eat. And so I grabbed a coffee, and we got a couple of breakfast sandwiches. I don't know, that's what they had. And I don't smoke cigarettes anymore, but they were selling cigarettes. You know what a pack of Marlboros costs in freaking Quincy, Massachusetts? Take a guess. Yes, yes, $15. When did that happen? 20 weeks. Congratulations, man. Good for you. Dude, Rob Dog for two. Who the hell? $15 a pack. I remember years ago when they hit $5 a pack, and me and my wife were like, nope, we're done. When they hit five, was it five or was it like eight? I was like, no, I'm done. I go, this is stupid. M1L4, M1 Alphoa. Yeah, I saw that in the store. I was like waiting for my breakfast sandwich. I see cigarettes. It was like 14.81. I go, are you kidding me for a pack of cigarettes? Back in the movie Clerks, they were like $2. They throw like a handful of change on the table. That'd be good to go. Borderless Return, Borderless Elvis Mystic. Uncommon Tides, Uncommon Gale, Uncommon Companion, Rare Yanets, Rare Vindictive Lich, Rare Inspiring Statuary, and a foil. This whole box is upside down foils. Imp. Cancer Merchant. And then the best is at the very end. The guy's still standing there and he goes, pack of cigarettes. I love that part. Oh, it's so good. Borderless Path of Ancestry. Fiction, that Zami for your portrait and your rare, that guy and your rare Sword of Discord and your foil, common, Beatles. I did not. I did not. Like $3 to $5, depending the brands. I remember, Nick, remember years ago when we went to Canada and we bought a pack of cigarettes in Canada and they have the different warnings and we didn't know. And like the warnings is like literally like, oh, here's like a cancerous lung on the pack. You're like, oh, okay, let me spark these things up. It was crazy. I remember seeing those in Canada. I was like, what the hell is this? And that's honestly how they should be when you think about it. But it was crazy seeing it. Baldur's Gate 2 for Gideon. Yeah, they show like these like the teeth all messed up and all that shit. It kind of makes sense when you think about it. Like, all right, Gideon, right off the tops. All right, we're gonna do Baldur's Gate first because we gotta see if we can pull a Lake of the Dead last. Oh, dude, that'd be the next dude leftover. That's gonna be the next fad for the next generation. Yo, dude, I'm gonna tattoo my lungs. What do you think? I'm gonna tattoo my kidneys, dude. It's gonna be awesome. Night Pack, Inspiration, Islands, that thing, lots of blue cards, etched, gold card, blood money for your mythic. Borderless Death Kiss, Borderless Adventurer, etched, Nine Fingers Keen, Ancient Copper Dragon for Gideon. Jesus Christ, it's your day. Everything Gideon pulls is freaking incredible today. Holy crap. Altar of Ball. Non-foil. Ancient Copper Dragon, dude, all day. You're gonna like this mail day. This is the kind of mail day that gets like crushed by a UPS truck or something. And you're like, God damn it. Nice, dude. Yeah, these are all repacks. It's true. It's all repacks. It's all a scam. Hey, read the YouTube comments. That's what they say. Apparently, listen, apparently I take these cards and I keep them for myself. That's what I do. Etched Bahamut, Foil John Arenicus, Borderless Dispute, Borderless Trapping, Etched Popular Entertainer, Showcase Raphael, and your Borderless Foil Call to the Void. See, I'll send you that pack. I'll send you that pack. For some reason, I'm glad you did leftover. All right, here we go. Alliances. We haven't pulled. I think we've pulled what, one Force of Will and a Helm of Obedience from this box. That's it. Yeah, I'm not even a real person. It's all fake news. Let me tell you something about news. See, this Alliances pack. This isn't real. It's not. It's fake news. It's all resealed. It's so incredible. All right, here we go. Limduel's Vault. Nice little hit right there. Here we go. Limduel's Vault. Suffocation. Pyrokinesis. Balduvian Horde. There's a classic right there. Classic card. Tactics, the Pride, the Glider, Crusader, Escorts, Mosquitoes, Ancients, and your Lat Nam's Legacy. It's not improv there, Leftover. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. It's did I tell you guys how that all started? How that whole Trump thing actually started with me? It was funny. It was huge. It's gonna be huge. School. I wish there was a video of it, but I'll tell the story in a second. Elvish Bard, Compass, and your Lord of Tressorhorn. It's a small reserve list card, but it's a reserve list card. Like Tony. From Kill Tony. Tactics, Crusader, Escorts, Mosquito, Strength, Woods, Stormcrow, Center. So that all started from, it was last year, and I was in Myrtle Beach, right? Me and my buddies were on our golf trip at Myrtle Beach, and we were we finished up a round of golf, and we were drinking all day, like all day, and so we were pretty lit. And at our hotel, Gideon, very, very nice man. At our hotel, there's a lazy river. And so every day we finished up our day in the lazy river. All four of us, we went down there with like a case of beer and just floated around a lazy river for hours and hours and hours, just drinking beers. Great day, had a great time. And there was one day we were all just in a stupid, silly mood. I remember my buddy gave me one of those like big floppy sun hats. I was wearing that and some stupid sunglasses, and I was just like hammered. But the good kind of hammered, like where you're having a good time, not where you're sloppy. And I was just floating around this river for like 3 hours, no joke. And I didn't break character for the Trump thing for like 3 hours straight. I was holding court for the whole goddamn resort. It was hilarious. And I think my buddy said there was one video, but he couldn't find it. But it was like the next day we ran into this one couple, and they were really nice. And we're talking to them. And the next day we saw this couple. No, the day 2 days later, we saw this couple at the pool again. They were really nice. And they looked at me. They go, "Oh my God." They go, "We thought you guys were dead." They go, "We thought you guys were dead." We're like, "No, we're just having a really good time." We had a lot of fun though. Because we were kind of partying up pretty hard. We were on vacation. It was a guy's golf trip. We're gonna have a good time. Dark Bucket. Excuse me. There you go. Good stuff, sir. All right. Yeah, what's my plan today? I gotta figure out what my plan is today. I think it's like a beautiful day outside. I think I'm gonna have an indoor day. I'm gonna be chilling inside today. Chaotastic. Shayatastic. Ixalan. All right, you tell me where. I got a lot of shit to get done today. There we go. I know, right? I haven't pulled a neon in a long time, or an emblem in a long time. These boxes popped up, huh? When did that happen? Oh, well, it's when every other box popped up. It's crazy. Bats, Mountain, Lava Tongue, Foil Rare Echo, Borderless Thunderhulk, Borderless Commander Historian, Borderless Kellen, the Traveler, Jurassic Park Mountain, and your Borderless Foil Rare Bedrock Tortoise for the turtle. But it's supposed to be clear. At least that's why I think it's gonna be humid though. I mowed like 5 days ago, and I went one lower, so it bought me some extra time, so I don't have to mow this weekend. Fantastic. So instead, I think I might just have a nice chill day. Dude, Nick, you should see our freaking raspberry bushes, man. They are nuts. We got these 2 raspberry bushes, dude. I don't know what's going on with them, Like, I don't know if it's the soil we planted them in or just the area with the sun, but dude, they like crazy, crazy, crazy growth. Like crazy. What's up, J Rut? Crazy, like we only had them for 2 years and they're insanely huge. We started them off so they're small, they're like 3 feet tall. Like there's some vines that are like 10 feet tall now. It's crazy, only 2 years in. Oh, nice. Do we get space turtle? I don't know. Yeah, but our raspberry bushes are popping, dude. And we're getting we got one of our apple trees has got like 10 apples on it. They're not gonna get to size because they're still too young. But it's nice seeing like 10 apples actually growing on them. Peaches are growing, pears are growing, everything's growing. Rob Dog. 222. I have wild ones with thorns, but the sucker, but oh yeah, yeah. We netted all of our trees a couple weeks ago, which is helping much as it can. Hot hands, that's the tops. That leaves 3 fate packs in MH3 play. I still gotta build. We're working on getting the shed done, but I gotta figure it out. Mythic. The wrong Eldrazi dragon, but still, it's an Eldrazi Dargon. Fanatic of Ronus, foil Void Claw. You got a lot of peaches, but they're not getting big. Maybe I should have thinned. Oh, okay. How many peach trees do you have? I just grabbed 2. Millions of peaches. Peaches for me. Kudo, foil Electrozoa. Is that the President of the United States of America? I think it is. Oh, nice, dude. Are you building it or just buying one? They were put there by a man, LJC, in a factory downtown. The trainer, Slith, Vexing Bobble, Meltdown, in your rare Party Thrasher with a foil uncommon elk. I was gonna build mine, but I'm not sure if I'm going to. I haven't decided yet. I was supposed to build this spring, but then that didn't happen. Rob Dog. You building it solo or you got like a crew? We should see what Brad across the street from me. He's building something in his backyard, dude. It's like the size of a freaking house. I'm sure your parents had told you he's building something. But it's like huge. It's huge. What are you thinking, J Rock? I can't do much for discounts, but I can try to bundle. Right, he's got a monster, dude. He's got like something huge going on. It was so funny because my mom, she was asking me about this. She was like, "Does he have a permit?" I go, "You think he gives a shit about a permit?" I go, "He doesn't give a shit about a permit." Coral killing this box. All right, Coral. End of the box. Next MH3 play is actually from a fresh case. Rare white the rare white the reliquary and a foil Thinking of Stupor. That's like a $7 card. That'll $8 card. Culling the Week and Domu Lecter. All right, give me after this. I'll take a look. Isn't that great that foil uncommons worth that much? Messenger, Servants, Defiler, Eruption, Mace, and your rare Crabomination with a foil Harvester. Let's see. Let's see. Rare Branching Evolution, rare Myco Spawn, and a foil common Tuska. It's Tusker. Damn it. No kitty cats. Nice Thinking of Stupor, though. Good little uncommon. Yeah, it's like an $8 foil uncommon. Coral. Coral! Coral! All right. Coral, thanks, brother. That's you. Heading your way, man. All right. So Okay. What'd you want there? You wanted the Culling the Week and the Damu. What was it? What was in Damu? What was it? Culling the Week. What was it in Damu? Oh, there's that Jace. What am I looking for here, bud? Did I pass it? Yeah, well, hybrid, all those collections I buy for my YouTube channel, I gotta get rid of them somehow. So until TCG Player Direct gets their shit together, I'm just doing singles on here. Yes, Miri, it's based on my cost. That's what it is. It's not based on what the market is based on my cost. Am I passing by it? Oh, you did for a pack. Oh, that's what I asked. Yeah, okay. So okay, I'm sorry. So what was it? Dom U collector pack? It won't change the shipping if you buy them separately, you know. It shouldn't change the shipping. It's still gonna cost you the same. So you can just go ahead and buy it regularly because it's not gonna change like the shipping or anything like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If it was like a couple singles, it's one thing, but yeah. All right. This is going to sorry, Jace is going to her horizontal dam. Nice. Thanks, bud, for the Jace. There's that guy. Killing the week. Very nice. Yeah, so like I said, once TCG Player Direct gets going again, I won't be putting singles on here anymore. So enjoy them while you can. Nice cheaper deals because they are lower than TCG Player. But then I'll be taking them off. Damu. Oh, right here. You tell me where, bud. Right random. That's right 2. Let's go with that one. Let's see if we can pull you a moat. I think that's gonna be our chase. That is our chase card, is a moat. We don't want any more tabernacles. We've already gotten a couple of those. Here we go. No Legends card. Beautiful Swamp, Textured Tori, Foil Rare Nubenalia, Borderless Firestorm, Uncommon there, Uncommon Etch Tobias, Showcase Ivy, Borderless Liliana the Veil. We take those, and your Borderless Foil Archangel of Wrath. We take lilies. No problem with that. That'll work. Nice little hit right there. Thanks, bud. For J Rutt. Okay. Good stuff. Good. All right. Time to put some golf on TV here. I've been saying it before, but I'm like addicted to this show, Bob Does Sports. If you like golf, it's a hilarious golf channel. And they're pretty good.
Shop 10% off your next order on Wayfair.com. We've made it easier than ever to create a home that's just
Oh, I've seen this episode like 5 times. Where are we at here? Sorry. Put some on TV. There we go. Yeah, so like I said, if you guys see the same product with multiple prices in the buy it now, it's just because I probably had to buy more and the price changed. That's just all it is. So, definitely buy the cheaper one, obviously. But like I said, I try to lock in prices as long as I can, but when especially nowadays, prices are just changing like crazy all the time. It's nuts. It's nuts. Oh, you know what I wanted to crack open actually? Where is it? Right here. I want to crack this open and list these singles because I know some of these are pretty nice. You guys around for this one? These are gorgeous. These are really nice. Yeah, remember this one? Speaking of the golf one, that's actually a sticker. Uh-oh. Come on. Is that? Oh, that's okay. These are really nice. For people that don't know, the Mischief Secret that came out, I think a couple years ago. I had some of these, but I didn't keep them. I meant to get list these in the buy it now, which I will later. But if you haven't seen these before, these are really nice. Swords of Plowshares. These like etched gold foil things. These are really beautiful cards. Love the Grim Tutor. These are like super unique. Blood Moon, the etched foil gold right there, super cool. Cut to Ribbons, and the Teferi's puzzle box. Love, love, love these. It's funny that's a sticker that gets peeled off. It's so weird. So yeah, I was gonna list them for like a little bit below TCG Player low. So the drop name is Mischief, MSCHF. Yeah, these are absolutely gorgeous. So I gotta put these in the buy it now later. Someone wants please now let me know what they are on TCG Player low, and I'll take like a tiny bit off if you want them now. Otherwise, I'll list them probably for Monday's show or Tuesday's show, I should say. Grim, let's take a look. I'll take a look. I'll let you know what they are, and I'll let you know like what I'm going to list them for anyway. So Grim, we'll do that first. Grim Tutor. Some of them I think are a little like they're up there. Grim Tutor, Grim Tutor. It's called the Silver Laminates. Low with shipping is $27.30, so I'll do 25. If you want the Grim Tutor for 25, I'll do that. I'll take like almost 10% off. If you're interested, let me know. Sure, run it. Okay. I'll just do cheap shipping. 20-second auction. Start at $25. There you go. For the Grim Tutor. Crazy beautiful card. Yeah, let me take a look at the swords. I'll see what's going for. I'll take a tiny bit off the low price. It's such a beautiful card. It really is. Decoy, that's you. Gorgeous card, man. It really is nice. All right, we're gonna go with that. And then what was the other one? Oh, the swords. I think the swords is up there. We'll take a look though. Swords to plow shares. These are versions I bet should be expensive down the road. Swords. All right, swords lowest near mint on TCG Player, $39.39. I'll take 10% off. We'll call it 36. It's 39.5 plus tax. I'll call it 36. I figure that's fair. So we'll run the auction for $1. Anyone wants to grab it? Auction 36. Hey, it's an auction, so you guys can bid, but that's what we'll start it at. Mason Grizzly at 40. MTG Grizzly, very nice, dude. That's a beautiful card. It really is. Very nice, dude. Where's your bag? I think I just put it away. Okay. The rest, I'll do the rest for dollar auctions if you guys want, just because they're fun. Let's go with the old Etched Blood Moon. This one is gorgeous. I love this one. Let's do this one for $1. 30-second $1 auction just for fun. $1. 30 seconds. Blood Moon Etched. Good luck. These are gorgeous. I meant to listen to them to buy it now, but I forgot before the show started. Grizzly holding it at 9. 10. Hybrid.
The shit just sitting. I tell you, it's not as good if Joe's not riding, and then he took that out of the shot to him.
Hybrid holding at 15. Nice. Hybrid Ghosts. You got it, bud. That's yours. Nice. Hybrid Ghosts. Let's do the Teferi's Puzzle Box for the Etched Foil one. Teferi's Puzzle Box. Go ahead. And Rob Dog, I'll do your packs in just a second. Let me just finish these couple singles, then we'll do that packs. Teferi's Puzzle Box is a great card. Actually, it's been going up too. Like the base copy, I think is like $9. I'm not sure what this is, but I know the base copy is like $9. This is a cool version though. Mischief Secret Lair. Teferi's Puzzle Box. Hybrid Ghost holding strong at 18. Hybrid, it's yours. Nice. And then we're going to go with the Cut to Ribbons. Cut to Ribbons. Love the art on this. Cut to Ribbons. It really is a nice set. I had a few of these, and then I broke them down. People, I wanted to keep it a secret. Why are you buying them out? Show me your face. You got it, bud. Oh, are you? It's probably a good deal. All right, and to the last one, I'm going to crack this open, make sure it's in good condition. This is the Plains that is a sticker that if you take it out, it's a Battlefield Forge. But then it's a golf course on fire. So, okay. So this is actually a sticker that if you pull this off, it's a golf course on fire. But it's actually a beautiful Plains right now. I'll run this. This is actually kind of unique because you figure once these cards have taken the sticker off, you can't put them back on. So you can't go back. Cassif. It's because the artist hates golf. Not yet. There's still. I do rip them. I just haven't yet. I was gonna do these singles first, but yes. I got a few packs to do. Cassif, that's you, brother. Very nice. That's a good secret layer. All right. Now we got to do some packs. We have Rob Dog for 6 Jumpstart 2022. Sure. Do I have right here? 1, 2. Oh, look at this. End of the box. Very good. All right, Mr. Rob Dog. Let's see. Fate packs, sir. Fate packs. Best of luck, Rob Dog. Let's see what we can do. And then I'm going to start a last call. So if you guys want to jump in, now's the time. Landfall, Mythic, Avenger of Zendikar. And your anime being the... Did I pass it? Nope, right there. Colony Heart Expedition. Will Arnett. Who's Will Arnett? The name sounds familiar. What's the difference between Jumpstart and other sets? I mean, Jumpstart is its own set, but like the cool thing about Jumpstart packs is you can just take 2 packs, shuffle them together, and you have decks ready to go. Oh, okay. I never really watched that show. Primates, Mythic, the Uktabi Prince, Rare Monkey Cage. Yeah, there we go. I've been told too many times that I sound like Jeff Goldblum, but I mean, that's fine. He has a very soothing voice, so I'm okay with that. It's funny because people told me that here, and I've seen it like 6 times now on YouTube. Like Jeff Goldblum, Goliath, Nantuko, and your Caustic Caterpillar for the anime. Read the Monkey. Each player creates a colorless artifact named Banana. Okay. Attacks on the player. Okay, you make bananas. Got it. You could make a no gold. All right, here we go. Goliath. Oh, we already did this one, right? Yeah, we already saw this one. You get a banana, and you get a banana. Everyone gets a banana. All right, guys. I'm going to start, like I said, last call. I'll give it about 2 minutes. If you guys want to jump in the shop, now's the time to do it, because then we're going to finish up the queue and call it a day. So if you want to grab something, please do so now. Here we go. Cruel, the Facilitator. Feast of the Fallen. Nice Sir Conrad. Creeping Bloodsucker. Good comment right there. That'll work. I don't watch much TV. I gotta be honest with you. I don't really watch much TV. Blink. Panharmonicon. We'll always take those. The Conjurer. Strider. Nice Flicker of Fate for your anime. Very good. Like that art right there. All right. Mr. Rob Dog. One more. If I can get these in the sleeve. Come on, baby. Okay, throwing that sleeve away. Trying again. There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. All right, Rob Dog. Last pack magic. Cats. Regal Carousel. The Leonin. Pride. Savannah Lions, the classic. Make a Stand. Other things. Other things. There's your anime right there. Right? There's your anime. Nope. Wherever it was. Wherever it was. All right. Mr. Rob Dog. Thank you, brother. Let's see. Got bags. I have like several bags for you. That guy, Mr. Rob Dog, goes there. Nice. Mr. Rob Dog here. Beautiful. Perfect. Thank you, sir. All right, we're going to go with Mr. John Wick. Battle Bond. Mr. Vic. Mr. Vic. John Vicks. What are you thinking, Mr. John Vic? Back left. Oh, shit, I dropped my marker. All right. Doubling season? Foil doubling season? Could be. Here we go. Warrior. Island. Foil common angelic gift. And your rare being the Mind Blade Render. The Fanatic. Down. Marassa. And your any Sky Shroud claims? No Sky Shroud claims. Mr. John Wick. Thank you, sir. It's going to you. Oh, Cassiv grabbing the Strix Serenade. Cassiv grabbing the Strix Serenade. Right there. Cassiv, nice. Thank you, Cassiv. MTG Grizzly grabbing an Iconic and a Divorced Dads. All right, guys. I think this will end the show unless somebody grabs something between now and this being open. You tell me where you want that. And you tell me where you want this. Start with Iconic. Don't you love some Divorced Dads? Hot hands both. I'll take this one and then this one. All right. MTG Grizzly. Best of luck. Iconic Masters first. Am I feeling it? I feel great. Wow, what's up? What happened? No, I know. Oh, yeah, you're right. Jesus. Oh, shit. I messed that up. Thrall, Oracle, and the Blade with your Supreme Verdict for your rare and your foil common. Moon Glove Extract. I don't know. I sure did. Certain packs, you can do that. You just you give them a nice little spread. These packs are different, though. These are like the MetaZoo packs. They are brutal to open. Jesus. There we go. All right. We're looking for the house. Best of luck. We got your knee surgery, bed bugs, high school trophies, acid reflux, home security, Alcoholics Anonymous, foil, mansplain, Island of Sorrow, and the house, and your hot tub. And your hot tub for MTG Grizzly. Very nice. Little Divorced Dads packs right there. Thank you, Grizzly. All right, I think that's going to do it. I think that's going to do it for today. It is, yeah. It is inspired by Magic, obviously, but, meant to be funny. But, all right, I think that's going to do it. Queue's clear. Yeah, we're going to be out of here. We're going to raid out. Who should we raid? Who is on? House of Hoarders. Hyperion Sun. Well, we're going to raid Hyperion Sun because there's nobody in there. So let's go give him a nice, awesome morning. Raid Hyperion Sun. Guys, thank you so much. Have a great day. I won't be streaming tomorrow, so I'll see all you guys on Tuesday. Have a great Sunday. Take